Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Tabletop Bob. My name is Bob. I'll be your dungeon master for tonight. We got the Keep crew, keep on keeping on here, episode 46. Oh my goodness, 46. You know, it's only a
We're all
week.
gonna have to go out and buy Corvettes soon
Why's that?
For our midlife crisis in our
Oh,
40s.
46. It seemed like yesterday that we were at Dead Man's Pass. Can you believe that?
I wish we could go back and do it again. I would do
Well, it's been about what 4 days in game time.
No. It's been a while since that in game time. It's been
a
like
few weeks.
no, I think it's been like over a month, at least.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's been a while.
Okay.
You had that downtime sesh. You had a couple of things that, yeah, you had a lot of stuff going on. But either way, we're here
so much.
and we're doing good. We're doing good. Welcome YouTube chat. Good to see you all tonight. We're in for I think what's going to be a very exciting episode where the party just rests and does nothing. I think that's what the chat was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
That's
That's the plan.
Okay. Well, we're going to get started soon. Just a couple of quick announcements. This is going to be the last Keep on the Borderlands stream for 2 weeks. We're taking 2 weeks off. All right. Some of the crew are going to be going away various points of their spring break. So we're going to be coming back on the 29th of March. That's going to be our next session after tonight. But don't worry, everybody, because the content will keep coming. Jeff, Chris, and Nate and I will still be here. Those other losers are going to be gone. And we are going to be playing Shadow Dark RPG.
Bum bum bum.
Or at least we're going to try it. It's going to be interesting. Shadow Dark, if you don't know, I actually posted on my community tab and my social medias about this because it's a Kickstarter out right now by the Arcane Library. Kelsey, she's a fantastic adventure writer for D&D. She's done her own work, and I've showcased that on many streams here before. But we're going to be trying out the Shadow Dark RPG. There's a quick start rules. I know the full book I don't think is out yet, but we're going to do our best, see what we could do for the next 2 weeks. We'll maybe talk about how we're going to do that over the next week and figure that out. But Jeff and Nate and Chris, we're excited. I think I speak for all of us. I think when we say we're excited to try a new game. And
I
it's
have no idea what it's like, but
Yeah.
exciting.
You aren't on the preview list, are you, Bob?
preview list for
Well, I mean, like Dungeon Craft and Questing Beast got advanced copies.
no.
Okay,
no,
so
no.
we're all just playing with it.
We're just playing. Yep.
Okay, it looks pretty complete up to like level 3 or 4.
Yeah, no, I've
So-
actually downloaded the quick start rules like a year ago at this point. But I just checked to make sure I had the up to date versions on their website. But it's fantastic. Pretty much anything that Kelsey creates is really great. So I'm happy to showcase stuff on the channel. I don't do sponsorship things, so I just do things because I like them. And we're gonna do it on the 15th and the 22nd. So tune in if you want to see us fumble through a new game system. It's going to be great.
Okay.
We did all right with it with Call of Cthulhu, I thought, right, John and Tim?
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, Call of Cthulhu ended yesterday, and oh man, it was so cool. We had a fantastic, complete ending. It was a one-shot, but we broke it up over the 3 weeks, and it felt so natural and fluid, and I suggest you check that out too. I'll post a link probably down maybe in the comments or something a little bit later after the stream. But thank you for being here, and we're going to dive into Keep on the Borderlands. So let's just do a quick little recap here. Last time we played, we actually went to there were 2 caves that you had not checked out. I mean, you kind of, I would say hesitantly that you went into them, but both caves, honestly, you kind of approached the entrance. The Owlbear cave that you discovered yesterday, or excuse me, last week, was, that was a cave you probably didn't go into. You saw the bones on the floor, and you just said, nope, not for me. But the week prior to that, you had gone into the cave up top, to the one to the north of the Owlbear cave, and it was a weird cave. Karg felt lost and out of place, and Skeggy had to go in and get him. But ultimately, you came back out and you went into the Bugbear Cave, and then we all know what happened there. Last week, you met a couple of prisoners in the Bugbear Caves. You met some people from the keep who headed back towards that area. There were some goblins, orcs, hobgoblins, even a bugbear. They were trapped in there as well. I think, if I'm not mistaken, you left most of the prisoners in the second prison alone. You left them like in there to stay. And then the other ones, like the orcs and the goblins that you freed, they kind of left and went to their own respective caves. However, you met a man, Afton Barr, who was covered in blood. He was shredded up. His clothes were all cut and torn. He told you that he was a caretaker of the children you're looking for, Ed and Al, and they got separated as they were trying to escape from the Bugbear Cave. He was plunked in the head, fell unconscious, but the kids had planned to run for one of the nearby caves, and there's one left. You went into the cave of the owl bears, check that one first. You found a nightmare fuel owl bear, and you also found a bunch of oozes covering this lake. And then at the end, the very end of the episode, you found some hidden magical dagger beneath the pond, or the little lake there, inside the shunned cavern.
What dagger? What are you talking about? What?
There it is. So my question to you is, what we just found, this item that clearly has some sort of magical ability, some aura. It looks like it's emanating necromancy magic. As it was pulled from its hiding place beneath the bottom of the lake, it started to turn the water into murky, like swamp water. This looks like a pretty evil dagger, right? Have you ever found a dagger, or not dagger, excuse me, a weapon or a magical item in a game before and been hesitant to use it? That's my question for you all today. The one that, in my recent memory, that comes to me is, if you've played Descent into Avernus, Gargoth, the shield, that's a pretty ominous, I say.
Yeah. You want me to start?
Yeah, John, you could talk about it. You were the one that got it in our game, at least.
I did get that awesome shield. What was the name again? You just said
Gargoth was the entity. Yeah,
Gargoth the Hidden. It was really tempting to be given. I mean, that was a great one because it was just so powerful for such a low level, and it ended up corrupting my paladin, like through and through, to the point where the paladin is now a lieutenant in hell. So it was. I think the answer to that question,
literally descended into Avernus.
Yeah. And then figuratively.
We had 8 players, so it was okay if a couple of them didn't make it out.
I don't know if he fought the temptation all that hard.
Having a big party in Avernus. That's all that counts. Avernus is a big party.
Tim and I are hanging out. Yep. Tim's the leader of hell. Yeah. Go back and check some of those early streams. They were very fun. That finale for Descent into Avernus.
Oh yeah,
wow. Wonderful.
They're also kind of cringy. Like, I look back and I've seen the videos again, and just it's not anything we did. It's just like everything looks so much more terrible than it looks now. I didn't know anything or whatever I was doing when I didn't understand how any of it worked. So I was doing things that were like, ass backwards, and like now I'm like, oh my god, it's so much easier, so much better, so much clearer. And but yeah, you can check them out if you want to have a laugh. Go ahead. But the story was good. We ended that campaign, I think, on a really great note. But anybody else want to share their magical item story? Something that you were cautious or hesitant to use? Doesn't even have to be D&D. It could be any game, RPGs, video games.
Building off what John said, the same campaign, Descent to Avernus. I've both in D&D and all my other RPGs, I tend to play a pretty morally ambiguous character. And in real life and in characters, I'm pretty Machiavellian. So, like, if you need the power, you need the power. What are you gonna do? So,
ooh, for the greater good, you would say.
Clerics.
Huh? Just cleric with a little slant towards, whatever. Clerics and warlocks. Clerics and warlocks. I need to serve a higher power. Doesn't be a god.
Nate, what about you? Anything?
I was gonna say, I don't think I ever got a magic item I didn't want to try. I don't think have been given a
Brock pockets
crystal.
Helios.
Yeah, I mean, I'll pick up chaos crystals. I'll try anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say that must have been one, right? The crystal you found earlier in this game. I mean, that it took.
He didn't hesitate.
I guess it's one of those in retrospect that maybe I could have left where it was.
Actually, before the crystal, there was the pearl. Do not forget.
Oh, the pearl,
Oh, yeah, the
Tim.
pearls.
So you've
Oh yeah,
taken.
yeah.
You know what? Yeah, the pearl. I'm thinking of like armor and weapons, but yeah, the pearl. I was definitely much more hesitant about. There was something weird with that.
But you took it anyway.
Did I?
Hmm. Yeah, you
Yep.
did. Oh yeah, you did.
So it's minerals that you have
Bob,
a problem with.
Are you holding on to like a 40 episode drop with these pearls? Because I don't even have these in my inventory anymore.
Wait, just wait. Just wait. What about you, Jeff or Chris?
I
Any
don't-
games?
It's been so long since that's come up.
When I was a kid, and one of my first real D&D campaigns, where my friend's brother came back from college to run a bunch of 12, 13-year-old kids through all these old campaigns, I was playing a chaotic good cavalier, and we had a paladin in our group. So there was always this dynamic between chaos and law, and then the rest of the party was sneaky and evil. And I ended up finding a helmet, and when I put it on, it turned me lawful good. So that was a big dynamic alignment shift in the party, and it created a
Ooh.
lot of problems.
Alignment had I think a little more of an effect on the game back in the day. Now it's just more of like a descriptor.
Yeah.
You know, same goes with hair color. Sometimes it's like, I think that's where it's located, isn't it? Right on the. But it is it's a little less important now. I think it's more the role playing aspect. But
It's kind of lost its meaning.
Yeah.
When Gygax put it in the game originally, and I don't know, it may be something that goes clear back to Arneson. It was much more like law versus chaos, not good and evil.
good and evil, yeah.
And it was like, if you go back and read like the Michael Moorcock stories, Elric of Melnibone or Melnebone, however you said it, and those stories, which are Appendix N books, and that really got into the eternal struggle between law and chaos. And there were chaotic entities that were good and lawful ones that were very definitely evil in those stories. It's a much more interesting take on law and chaos than just nice and not nice.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think nowadays it's a little different because everything's kind of more shades of gray. But generally speaking, I think alignment does have a purpose. I remember in third edition, my paladin. I mean, if you did something that deviated from your class, you lost all of your like abilities that your paladin got from their class. So it was much more debilitating if you didn't play that part. But you know, for better or for worse, we're here now. All right. Any other things to share? Anybody have something? All right.
That's it.
Let's jump on in
Ready to play.
to keep on the Borderlands.
Go. I can't wait to identify my new dagger. I mean, what dagger? What? Ah!
All right. So I think we're going to pick up like exactly where we left off, which is you're leaving the Owlbear Cave. You found this dagger, and Afton is, I think he even mentioned that you should probably cast that thing back into the lake. But you took it, and you're heading out.
It's in good hands.
I think it's time we get the hell out of here.
I quite agree. Afton will lead the way out of the cave into the sunlight and cover his eyes.
What time of day is it?
It's like midday.
Is he covering his eyes more than the rest of us are?
He seems to be. He doesn't really enjoy, it seems, the sun. I mean, he's been in darkness for like the last 2 weeks or so.
How long have we been around this guy?
It's been a morning.
So we have not met him since we met him since dawn.
Yeah, you went at dawn. You went to or sometime in the earlier morning. You went to the
Okay.
Bugbear Cave.
So the sun has not set on Acton for us.
No.
Okay.
It's been a morning. It's like I said, afternoon basically at this point, midday.
Okay.
But we have seen him use some magic, and it kind of felt like blood magic. Is that anything that would be familiar with or have heard of before?
I don't think you would.
Okay.
No, this is not like. Yeah, I know there was some talk about in the pre-chat about like, what do you know about the kids? But Tim
Yeah.
maybe, but you don't know anything. Your character wouldn't know anything.
Yep, Eric knows nothing, so that's that. Problem solved.
When Hieronymus had the detect magic fired up,
Yeah.
Acton didn't ping on that, did he? In any way?
No, he did not, and he's not wearing. He doesn't have any items. All of his items were taken. He doesn't have weapons. He doesn't have any. He doesn't have a pack. He's got just tattered clothes.
Doesn't seem to need them. All right.
Well, I would like to go back to the Kobold Cave and rest. Yeah.
The cave. Kobold Cave.
We've enlisted some allies.
Perhaps those kobolds could be of use.
We've tried this before. It doesn't always go as planned.
What do you mean, old
What do you have in
friend?
mind?
What do you mean, friend? What do you mean?
Oh, that was really more for the comedy.
Doornail.
It helps to have a silly voice, Nate.
You've
so that
tried-
you can tell
you've
when
tried
you're
what
out of
again?
character.
You've tried what again? With the kobolds?
Just what was your plan, friend? What's
I believe the plan, as I had mentioned, stands. We go to the cave up north.
We are in no condition to be exploring dangerous caves. At this point, we've spent every resource we've got.
He looks at all of you. What condition are you all in physically?
Very strong.
Physically, we're not in too bad a shape,
strong?
but we're out of spell slots.
That's
All right, well, what happens is equivalency here, he looks you all up. He gauges your wounds. And he looks around and is confused. He says, "There's barely a scratch on any of us. I say we head in there now. The clock is ticking. Lives are at stake here."
What clock you talking about? How long have you been in here? You've been in here a long time.
The last I saw the children, it was, well, by my count, at least a day and a half or 2 days ago.
Friend, we've been doing our best to find these kids, but we also don't. We can't do anything for them if we're not at. If we don't have our powers to take down the evil.
Because I've seen you wield that hammer. You have the power here within.
Oh, that is so sweet, Afton. But I reference our most powerful ally, and I kind of mention, nudge over to
Mohag will
Hieronymus.
step forward. Yes, thank you.
Mohag
Barrett, but
needs a new axe.
I appreciate
Thanks
it.
for
But
getting
yes,
out of the way of Hieronymus, Mohag. Thank you.
as you'll see, my axe is deteriorated from those goo. I am in no state to fight.
Thanks for your vote of support.
Like,
Mohag.
Hey, buddy, I might say to you too, like, you don't look so great. I saw you almost beefing back there. I think everybody needs rest. Let's make a plan. I've been in that cave before, during the day. And there wasn't much getting around in there. I think getting there at night actually might be a better idea.
He is also like dripping blood, so he'll look around you. He goes, "Give me a persuasion check, Karg."
Dripping blood?
Yeah, because he tore open his arm when he fought the owlbear.
Let it be known my charisma is 6, so it's a -2. That's the voice. That's how it manifests.
Okay. Well, he seems he doesn't seem to take your advice as in like, yeah, you're right. I'm injured. I need to settle down. But he will ask you for cloth. Does anybody have an old shirt piece of cloth that they're not using.
Uh,
For what?
I
My
have
arm.
guard uniforms from the Medusa cave.
He'll take
You're
anything.
still carrying that around?
We haven't been back to the keep yet. I
That's
don't
why
think
we
so.
ever went rag, but I don't know if we want to
No,
do that.
we
to
did.
Finest wounds.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's definitely I got
Yeah,
images and stuff.
I give
All
him
right.
one of those.
So he'll take whatever you give him, which are cloth material. So this is the from the dead bodies that were in the Medusa cave, like the zombie bodies.
Yeah, because they had keep uniforms on.
Yeah. Okay, you took those.
Mhm.
Okay. Does
I
he
did.
know this? Or he just thinks that you're not telling him where they're from?
We found these in that cave over there, but I have 2 of them, so you can have some of this one.
He'll just take whatever you give him, and he'll just rip them and start to tie like a bandage around his forearms.
Nice.
He'll look to you and he'll say, "So then your minds are made up. Is that right?"
Yeah.
Yes.
Just about.
He'll just stop talking and put his head down. As you walk, he'll follow.
As we're walking, I'd like to, come up next to him, put my arm around his knee, and say, "Hey, buddy, we've been here a long time. Our way works pretty good. These places are dangerous. Going in, all stupid like, ain't gonna be great for us."
I believe
That's the only thing that's worked for us.
you'll get to the Kobold Cave entrance, and from the safety of the cave, he'll have a discussion kind of towards the entrance with you, Karg, as you seem to be the one to hold back and empathize with him a bit. And he's going to look out and he's going to say, "I'm going to catch my breath. But then I'm going to head out promptly. I have to save the children.
I'll be right there with you, buddy.
If I go down and you come in later and see my body, don't hesitate. Leave me. Get those kids to safety."
Well, then what else can you tell me about them? I mean, I'm pretty focused on saving these kids, but I don't feel like I know a lot of information.
Yes, what to say about Edgar and Al? Well, I'll tell you this. They're good kids. That's for sure.
Hey, good kids. I don't even really care. I've done a lot of bad things. I came here to save some kids. And I like to do what I said I'm going to do. So what can you tell me about them?
What would you
What
like
do
to
they
know?
look like? How are they here? Where they come from? Where they going?
Well, Edgar's the younger brother. He's got a dirty brown mop of hair. He's got some wit to him, I tell you that. He loves to play pranks. In fact, I think if there's any hope, it's because of Edgar's cunning. Alan is the more serious type. More quiet and reserved, but always has one eye on his brother. He's a stronger one. He's a bit older. He's 16. He can handle himself with a weapon, I am certain of that. I'm hoping that whatever is in that cave, well, they're getting the sharp end of their weapons.
Be a long time, a day and a half, for them to be doing it.
That's why I must go.
And what makes you think they're in that cave?
They were running towards one of the caves. I blacked out before I could really see the final decision.
Well, I think they actually might be pretty safe, because that cave, that's not an easy one to get around in. I went in there and it was all dark. Couldn't see anything. Not even on the tip of my nose.
Go on. You don't have that large of a nose. Go on.
Hey, it's big for me.
What smells did you encounter?
Now, that was exactly what I was going to say. I feel like there were two things I don't remember.
Interesting.
There was definitely some... Yikes. I'm reading my notes. Give me...
How did you feel?
I felt real dizzy. I definitely felt unwell. And I didn't lick nothing or anything.
I hope you did not.
Good problem.
I hope you did not.
But that's not a place I'd want to go in alone again. I mean, that was...
Well, you
that
could
was
come.
really-
You could come
really
with me.
unnerving.
You could come with me.
You should come with me and my buddies. We kill everything. That guy...
I'm
he can
assuming,
set fire in his
John-
hands.
John. I'm assuming that your friends are all in the cave now.
Yeah. It's just
You
him
want?
and I.
Yeah. Well, he's hanging back. I mean, if anybody else wanted to like keep an eye on the two of them and their conversations, I guess you could. But if you were basically going to prepare for a rest, then he wants to have this conversation, kind of towards the mouth of the cave.
When I fished Karg out of the scary cave, it just seemed like a cave to me, right? I mean, I didn't get any of that weirdness,
Correct.
as I recall.
I mean, it was extremely dark. It was like
Okay.
pitch black. Once you got in past the first like 20 feet, it was the
Like,
most dark you've
unnaturally
seen.
So?
Hmm?
Unnaturally so?
Hard to say, but maybe like back in your dwarven
Yeah, if anybody's going to know about how dark it should be underground.
back in your dwarven mines and your homes, in areas where it's like deep earth, like that's what it felt like. But this is not that area.
Okay, so it seemed odd to me that the light would fall off that fast.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I didn't have any of the other negative effects.
Correct. Yeah.
As I recall. Okay.
And no,
So
that's it. Yeah.
Definitely something weird about that cave.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. If anything, it gave you the EBGBs.
Okay.
Is anybody else sticking around for this conversation, or are you all preparing for your rest? Chris, I know you're going right to
Aramis
bed.
went right into the cave to find his little corner and sit down and start casting his ritual identify spell.
Gotcha. Okay. Tim, what about you?
Alright.
Yeah, I really feel a need to eavesdrop on Karg. I think whatever conversation they're having is not of particular import to Eric.
Okay. Nate?
Yeah, I'm going in for the rest. I was conflicted. I think Hieronymus, Hieronymus. I think Barrick would be conflicted, but I'll go rest.
Okay. All right, so everybody's going to rest?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Karg, he'll continue the conversation with you. And he's going to say, I have to go. I would like to stay in your company. But if we were too late, and it was by a mere hour or so, I would not be able to forgive myself. So I must go. I hope you understand. You and your companions are noble.
Yeah, I mean, I hope you understand. Like, I understand that you're all rushing and stuff, but we just not gonna do that again. We've lost peoples. We've seen some stuff happen. We got bigger fish to fry, but we want to help these kids. We got more that's going on. And I start taking stuff out of my pack. Here, take some of this stuff. And I give him a length of rope and a candle.
Did you say camel?
Candle.
Okay. Oh, candle.
A dromedary?
No, not a camel, a Marlboro.
Yeah, I was like,
I'm an
are
American
you-
spirits man myself.
what are you giving him? Candle and some rope. Got it. Okay.
That place is dark and it's real dark. Maybe this can help you.
I understand and I appreciate this.
We'll be happy to come rescue you once you found Edgar and Alan.
Hopefully I don't need any help, and I'll be back here in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail.
You find those kids and you remember we're coming in a couple hours. Like 8.5.
He'll nod in affirmation and take the rope, take the candle, and he's gonna go. He'll string it over his shoulders, right? He's got one strapped across his chest to the rope, and he'll take the candle, put it in his pocket. There's no way to light it, so right? You don't have any. You're not giving him anything to light it, right?
Oh, I would give him. I
Flint.
don't know what I have.
He needs
I
like a
did
torch.
not.
I'll be honest with you. He needs like a torch. But he's just take the candle and pocket it. Maybe there's a way to
I mean,
light it.
a torch is like a pike to me, so he could take one off the wall.
Oh yeah, the Kobold Cave has some. Yeah, you're right. The Kobold Cave does have some torches, so he'll take a torch from the Kobold Cave, but he'll keep the candle in case that were to he needed that option.
Octon, do we know he's leaving, or he came in to get a torch or something?
I would say he comes into the main sleeping area just to grab the torch after having this conversation with Karg.
Octon, you'll find this useful if you're taking a torch. And I toss him my tinderbox.
He'll catch it, and he'll nod, and he says, "I do appreciate all of your help. I hope you understand that I'm not trying to push you into anything. It's just my journey is not complete yet."
No, it is ours, but we'll be along in a few hours.
Good luck.
Same to you.
And he's gonna head out. All right. Long rest and identify. Chris, give me a spellcasting check. Might just be the same as your Arcana, but basically a D20 plus your casting ability and your intelligence. Sorry, casting ability and proficiency.
About a 26.
Ooh, very nice. Very nice. Okay. So, I'm going to send this to you, Chris.
Okay.
It's evil.
I'll put it in the Zoom chat. That's what we'll do. Put it in the Zoom chat.
No foreshadowing at all.
Okay. So, basic gist of this with the identify spell is that this is a dagger that emanates necromancy magic. It counts as a +1 dagger for magical resistance purposes. It does a D4 slashing damage and 1d6 necrotic damage when it strikes. One time per round, you can select the necrotic damage dealt from an attack to heal that amount.
Wow.
So is it doing both the necrotic damage to the enemy and then healing you?
So like, it's the only thing is like if you have multiple attacks, it would only deal one of the instances, and so you'd have to decide when. So like if you rolled a 3 and you didn't take it, and then you rolled a 1, you could do it, but you'd have to take the 1 when it happens.
This
is
dagger
when you do it.
gives you back a die of health every round.
It can one time per round. Yep. But Chris, with your Arcana check, you get the sense that even with your identify, that this dagger is holding some sort of sinister secret that even you would not be able to know. And it also requires attunement. Somebody would need to attune to it.
I like that weapon.
Of course you do.
Hieronymus
Kogan, how are you?
will offer it to Karg on the down low.
Whoa. Hold on. I need to hear that played out.
So Hieronymus, okay, so he'll wait, after a few hours of resting and all that, he'll sidle up next to Karg and say, "Hey, I've identified this weapon, and I think it would be good in your hands, better than mine. Obviously, I'm not one to get himself into combat, but you would do well with this, and it heals you every time you attack, once per swing. So I would love to see this weapon in your hands.
Oh, Hieronymus, I mean, thank you, I'm honored.
I omit the Arcana check knowledge. and he hands it to it. It's wrapped like in the ever wet cloth, and he hands the cloth and the dagger to Karg.
Hey, you want this hand axe? I can give you a trade.
No, I don't need anything. I have all I need. Fireball.
Thanks, Hieronymus. I've always liked killing people besides you more than anyone else.
And then after I hand it to him, I'll like take the rag and carefully kind of pull it away and put it back in my pocket.
Alright, so I touched the weapon.
Like, not trying to let him see that it's like I was trying not to touch the blade again, but
What
You know,
you were
so
talking about the
you're gonna
attunement
have to
process.
attune yourself to this thing. You have to concentrate on it for a time, and then feel its power join with you.
That's easy. I can't stop staring at it right now.
Right. I can't wait to see you swing that thing, kill with it.
I hope we kill lots of things and save those kids.
And I'll slowly kind of back away. Go team.
No hobbits were harmed in the.
All right.
Hey, Barrett, you want this axe? I don't need it anymore. I don't know why.
You
Eric?
don't want your magical axe, friend?
Can you dual wield?
I could,
No,
but I'd lose my
Karg.
shield.
Karg.
Oh.
You
I
could.
also do not want to lose my shield.
Oh, what do you need a shield for? Now you've got infinite hit points.
I don't know if we're
Yeah,
taking a
Eric Dagger
D6 each
feels pretty
round.
good.
Yeah, well, he only takes a half the damage anyway.
Yeah, that's nice. I mean, yeah, I'd be curious, but I would certainly welcome that. I figure it'll be best with probably Eric or me.
I mean, last time when we attacked, look at what Man Bun did. Genius. He went right after that Jello Uzi thing, and his weapon broke. My hand axe was able to cut right through it.
Oh, I would appreciate this. Yeah, happily. But why are you giving it up, friend?
Oh, Hieronymus gave me this cool dagger. Look at it.
Oh, awesome. Looks. It looks pretty dark, friend. Looks great in your hand, though. I wouldn't know anything about the darkness of it other than it's made out of bone, right?
Did
It's
Chris
made out
ever?
of a jawbone.
It's made out of a
Ornate.
jawbone. Yeah.
Handle
Yeah.
made of bone.
Of
With a
what?
Right, so
Or is
It
it
looks-
also
Jawbone.
human?
Yeah,
looks
I
a little
did-
dark, but
I described it right. It's a jawbone with
Yeah,
teeth.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm saying, but like my character I wouldn't know any of the sinister things, so
No. Oh,
yeah. I'm
Did
like,
Chris-
all right.
I have a question, Chris. Did you? I know you didn't tell anybody about the Arcana check with the identify, but did you tell anybody the aura that it emanated with detect magic?
No, I told Karg and everybody, I guess, that it's a magical weapon and it deals extra damage when you hit with it, and also you can use it to heal yourself.
Sounds great for you, Karg.
It's a powerful weapon.
Happily take the hand axe.
So I do, just for you, Bob, where you want to do this. I cannot do it now, but I will be able to use my own detect magic after this long rest. So that
That's
could
gonna-
be fun.
It's gonna emanate magic for sure.
Yep. So if that ever comes into play, just let you know.
But you would know. He's told you it's magical.
Yeah. Well, I would learn more. Yeah.
It's a perfectly innocent seeming jawbone dagger. Which
Is it a human jawbone, by the way?
Give
no,
me a
right?
Yeah, you would be able to tell it's human or humanoid at least, definitely.
Okay, I'm gonna go with it's like an ogre in my head.
Roll on your dental check.
Can't wait to see whatever happens in his hands with that dagger.
And it's not a halfling, so what do I care?
Chris is just like the agent of chaos here. Okay.
I mean, what's the worst that can happen?
Take your long rest, everybody. Go ahead. And are you tuning to it?
Yes.
Okay.
The
Everybody-
hand axe doesn't take attunement?
No, it's just a +1.
Okay, I didn't know where that kicked in.
Yeah, that anybody could pick it up and use it.
Okay. Same with the shield?
Same with this shield. Yep. Mhm.
Okay.
Believe me, if I could have seen any point where that would be useful to me, I would have kept it myself. But
What are you
I
gonna
know.
do with the dagger?
yeah,
Yeah.
I would be
Okay,
greatly failing at my job if I was in range to ever use that thing.
fair enough. Do your long rest, everybody. Roll your hit dice and gain back all your abilities, and then we're gonna head to the cave right after the 8-hour rest.
Like during that rest, Barrick really feels like he's gotten too casual with his moral code. Feels like he should have really gone with Afton. Feels like a big wuss.
He did give you I think in a way a little bit of a backhanded compliment. He was like, "You have the power within. Make the right choice."
Yeah.
Wah, wah.
Ooh, that's deep. Oh gosh.
Sad trombone.
Oh yeah. Yeah, big
It's all right.
wuss. Gosh.
It's all right. Listen, Afton's just more noble. That's all right.
He really is. Not even. Bummer.
No, Skeggy, I don't know if you like him. He's a human.
Oh, I don't particularly trust him. I mean, and he's certainly was encountered under weird circumstances.
Oh yeah. You can't trust him as far as you could throw.
And my strength is a 6, so it's not very far.
All right, so if you're rolling hit dice and getting things back, do it right now, and just let us know if there's anything that people should know, where you're at. I'm assuming you're all going to be close to full or at full with your hit dice. And then just let me know how many you have left.
Any spells or lay on hands lying around? I'm 8
6.
max.
Six
Lay
land?
on hands.
Why don't you
And
just take that weapon out and kill
and a
some of
level-
those
A
prisoners?
level 2 cure wounds. Who needs that?
I could.
I'm at full health. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm full health.
John, do you need it?
I need 8.
Well, I mean, yeah. So there. Whatever
Is
that
that-
is.
Oh wow.
Those temporary hit points for me are still good, right? Those are, or are they going to go away?
They're
They're
gonna
No,
go-
not with a long
He'll have
rest.
to refresh them.
those 13. Okay, yeah, that's your channel divinity, right?
Yeah. Um.
Why is it throwing all those extra dice all the time these days?
All right, thank you. That'll do it.
Okay,
Excellent.
let's go to the ravine map. Let's switch it over.
Fellas, I should have known this by now, but how do you add a weapon? Just manage
Go to-
custom?
Inventory, manage inventory.
Why would you know this? You haven't added a weapon in over a year and a half.
Yeah. Been a while. Alrighty, got
Thanks,
it, got it, got
Goodman.
it.
What,
Thank
what,
you.
what
I'm
weapon
trying
did
to
you add?
customize this particular weapon though, and it's not coming up very well.
Oh, I would say don't even customize it. It's going to be too hard. You'd have to do it. It would take some time in D&D Beyond. If it was Roll20, I'd say you probably could do it pretty quickly. But in D&D Beyond, you'd have to play with the editing. They have this little thing to edit your own homebrew item.
Yeah, which is certainly
They don't want it to be easy.
yeah.
No.
All right, I'll just do a +1 dagger for now and do the rest by
Okay.
myself.
Dang.
All right, so let's switch over to our cave entrances. Place yourself. So we now know the Owl Bear Cave. I guess I could make that known. Although technically it's not called the Owl Bear Cave. It is called the Shunned Cavern.
That makes sense. I would shun it too.
But
I love going in there.
Did you make this map, Bob, or did it come with the
There's no
adventure?
module for this, so no. But I did not make this map. In fact, I think I have links to the creator down below.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
Same with our caves map.
My wife just sent me a picture of the new Dungeons and Dragons movie coming out, and then the GIF of Michael Scott saying, "Oh my god, it's happening!"
I thought she was gonna send you where you say like a picture of this odd jawbone dagger, and I was like,
She's listening off to the side.
yeah, how did she get that? I need it.
Doing some dental research.
I need some art for this dagger. I feel like it's that cool. All right, so I think I've labeled the owlbear, and the unexplored cave is still there. All right, proceed, everybody. Now it's nightfall, and you know that living in these caves now for however many days it's been, weeks it's been, that this is the time when it's most active, and there are still orcs, bugbears, goblins, even the ones that you feel like you've cleared pretty well. There are more. They're less in number, but they are moving out and about. It's raiding parties going out, patrols, and so you'll have to be careful with this. So give me a group stealth check. If you have any bonuses or things you want to do to improve that, you can tell me now.
Wait, hold on, Nate, before you roll. Can I give Barrick Blessings of the Trickster to make sure he has a advantage on that stealth check?
And I think, Barrick, you will probably want to do some sort of prayer.
Yeah, both of these sound excellent. Tim, you're the man.
Thank you.
Yeah, before we leave, I say, look, friends, I think I chose the easy option, as did we all, by not going with Afton. He's a braver man than us. I don't know much, but we find him. I pray to make the right decisions in the future. By the name of Hyperius, let's go save him and these kids. And everyone gets 8 temporary hit points, and I pull in Karg and Eric and say, let's... I don't really have a good speech ready, but here's a little more strength. And you also get aid.
Nice.
And then, I don't know, Eric, you're awesome. And I feel lighter on my feet all of a sudden.
Nice. Let's roll those stealth checks. So the prayer goes off. We've got some aid going on. Stealth checks.
Stealth with advantage, right?
Somebody giving advantage to John? I don't think so.
I gave it just to Barrick to cancel out his disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, just to Barrick. All right. I don't need it. I thought it was for. I think that's a different character.
Yeah, I don't have any spells to help with a group stealth check yet.
So let's see here. We've got a 22 for Karg, a 23 for Skeggy, a 12 for Eric, a 5 for Hieronymus, and a 12
And
for...
yet, Hieronymus is invisible.
Where is Hieronymus?
I don't know.
Oh, right here.
Behind the chair, behind
Shorter
the
than
laundry
I-
basket.
Oh, he's not at his seat. Sorry.
I don't know. He's somewhere in the room. Can you see him? Where'd Hieronymus go?
All right, so that's not such great rolls, actually. I'll be honest with you. 12 is the 2 12s and a 5. That's gonna hurt. Mohag has to go. Actually, he might be your saving grace. Can somebody roll for Mohag?
Yeah, I'll roll a d20 for Mike.
He's got a +3, I believe, or 2.
There you go.
Natural 20 for Mohag.
He's the sneakiest one in the group.
Mohag
Mohag
might have.
is
He's
a
Captain
ninja.
20. He is Captain 20.
He might have just saved you all.
He is not wrong.
He points out different places I shouldn't stay.
He might have just saved you all. He might have just saved you all. All right.
Oh, we could fight some orcs. Or
I was
something.
pretty pumped with the
Well,
12.
not orcs.
That's one of my best stealth
I was
checks.
happy with my 12.
Orcs- we want the orcs to be on our side.
I got a 22. Like,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
know.
how bad could it have?
Well, the problem is Hieronymus is just apparently kicking down trees and knocking over bushes, and
It's like going on a hike with third graders.
Nice.
they're deliberately stomping in all the puddles.
Because
You
I think
have
he's doing
no
good.
idea. When I was still lumberjacking and I had to take little second grade lumberjack or second grade
Second grade
lumberjack trainees.
saplings.
Yes, on adventures. It was crazy.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're waiting for Chris, but obviously what we're gonna do here is we'll do the description. So you get to the front of the cavern that you were confused at, John or Karg, and it still has a similar appearance, right? Nothing's changed. It's very dark inside. The moonlight seems to only go in about 15, 20 feet, and then it's pure darkness. You get that sense, that like chill down your spine once again as you approach. I assume you're closer to the front. Usually you are.
Yes, I am. Right there at the front.
You've attuned to this dagger as well. Nothing happens when you attune to it. You like focus on it, meditate, and you get the sense that you have this connection. I wouldn't say there's no like voice in your head or anything. It's not. Don't get the flashbacks of Gargoth, all right? But you do get just this sense that like this weapon is an extension of your body right now. It feels good in your hand, like it fits perfectly. It's a little bigger than a normal dagger, so it almost feels like a short sword in your hand. And it's got a good weight, despite its odd shape. All right,
That's great.
we're at the mouth of the cave, Chris. All right.
You name it, Karg.
Name what? Oh, my dagger? Well, let's talk after it gets its first kill. Can't
Good
name
call.
it. A blade's not a blade until it's killed.
It'll be named Mohag.
I'm sure that blade is totally innocent.
You want me to name it after the thing I'm gonna kill first? That's pretty funny.
Something
And I look
totally
at
innocent.
Mohag like, am I joking? Am I not?
I love it. The dagger went to the perfect hands.
Apparently, Mohag, I can get health by killing you. Don't forget it.
But were there any great axes in the Kobold Cave from our trove of weapons to help Mohag to replace his damaged one?
No, not in the Kobold Cave, no.
Does he now have let's say, a pike? Or a 10-foot pole?
He doesn't have a 10-foot pole, but he does have, his -1 damage great axe still. He still has it. He's not going to not use it. It's still his axe, but if you have something better to give him, he'll take it.
Well, there's a ton of stuff in the cave. We've been bringing weapons back and...
Yeah, like he's got spears and there's long swords and stuff, and he's an axe wielder. What's he gonna do?
Honestly, he does like decent damage. It's one less point.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay, so how do you want to approach? Marching order?
I'm up first.
Okay. Who's behind?
I'm with him.
I'll take that second row happily. I feel like I'm pretty good
Going
midline
in
fighter.
Are we Hold it. Which cave are we going into here?
Into the
The last
unexplored.
one.
Yeah.
Okay, so well, we're not really lining up to go into it.
Don't worry about the I'm gonna move the map obviously, so
Yeah.
just
Okay.
give me just call out who's in front and things like that. The cave I believe is, I think it's 10 feet wide. It's pretty large.
So Hieronymus Karg front row, Eric and someone else second row.
You can be second row, and then
And Mohag and Pyro take up the back.
bring up the rear.
You say Hieronymus and Karg front row?
No,
Oh, yeah.
That's a terrible idea. Hieronymus, what are you, crazy?
All right.
Hey, Hieronymus, I'm never gonna let anything happen to you.
He's gonna distance himself from Karg.
So here's what's gonna happen.
Great.
You're all
Great.
going in this order. You've got Karg, you've got Skeggy and Barrack behind, you've got Eric in the middle, Hieronymus and Cockroach, and then Mohag kind of in the back. Sounds right?
Mm,
Okay.
evidently.
yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna switch us to first off. Everyone, give me a Karg. Give me a wisdom saving throw. What's that? An 11?
11.
Okay. I'm gonna switch us to a new map. You know, I just you know, sometimes when you're a professional streamer like I am, you know, you get busy. Okay, it's been a busy week. We had Call of Cthulhu, got all these things going on the channel. You know, I didn't have time to prepare something here, so we're gonna ad lib a bit. Is that cool, everybody?
I love ad-lib.
All right. I'm gonna show you this is like we're playing at a table. I roll out the map. It's blank. Place your tokens somewhere in the map, anywhere you'd like.
None of this feels like Bob actually had a week where he couldn't prepare something. I feel like
This feels more
Feels like a
suspicious. somehow.
setup.
I'm less suspicious about the dagger.
I'd say place yourselves here at the. Let's say this is the cave entrance, the circle. You know, we're doing what we can with the budget that we've got. All right.
How do we?
There's way too much
So-
explanation
I'm
here.
so scared.
I'm just saying.
This
It's
game
you
is
know.
large.
I
place-
hate it here.
So, John, you're in front, right? And then I'm with kind of behind you or with you.
Is that the outside?
That's the
Mr.
outside, just the ground. Yeah,
I
exactly.
don't,
That's
I
the
don't know how to
outside.
make my
Okay.
character.
Yeah.
Someone can
Bob,
help me.
quite the artist, though.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I listen. You know, I've done many games where I've just on the fly ad lib things, and you know, playing with all the saplings and things like that. It's just you gotta be ready to roll out a mat and get out a marker.
Oh
So
my gosh.
this is the entrance to the cave. The circle and these lines here are going to be the outside. You all have access to drawing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Karg, you're in the front, so I'm going to have you do the drawing for me. If you could do me a favor, if you could take the pen and do some drawing here. If you need help, I could always kind of help you out. But for right now, I'm going to have you do the drawing here.
I'm a horrible artist, but I should be okay.
Well, actually, you know what? I could help you, but I'll let you do it. Let's see how this goes. All right. You tell me where you want to go. The cave entrance went in, like I said, about 15 feet before the moonlight ran out and it became pure darkness. What light source are we getting to when you get to about, we'll say here, that's the 15-foot mark.
Hey guys, so last time I went in, I couldn't see anything, even with fire.
Oh, look at
It's-
this.
It's dark. I think we should follow the wall. Anyone have a better idea?
That's a good plan.
Makes sense to me.
I'm with it. Why don't you go on one wall and I'll go on the other?
Well, that's
Hyperius, or Hieronymus, could you cast light on my shield?
Of course.
Can we?
Is what?
So, are we casting shield? Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
casting light.
Sorry. Casting light on a shield.
Yes.
Excuse me. Yeah. I get it.
Is light just a cantrip?
Yeah.
Light is.
I would cast it on something everybody has then.
You can only cast it on one thing at a time.
On one thing at a time? Okay.
Hey, do you guys want to like use this rope and hold on to it so we don't get lost in the darkness? I mean, I'm telling you guys, it's dark, like dark.
Oh,
Dark.
great
there-
idea.
Is there something outside that seems solid enough to tie off to?
There are some heavier rocks, but
Okay.
nothing that, like, with some force couldn't be moved rather easily by someone of your capabilities. You know, if you have a strong individual like Karg, if you wanted to move the rock, he can move the rock. They're not boulders.
Yeah, but
But
we don't.
There's no stump or tree or anything.
Not within vicinity of the entrance. That, like, because how long's your rope? 50 feet.
Yeah, I mean that's the one I have.
Yeah, like maybe
Yeah,
there would
and-
be one above the entrance that's like I don't know, 30, 40 feet back. So, like, it would get you to where you're at, but it's not going to go deeper in.
Yeah, I don't. The only rope I have is the magic one, and I don't.
Well, I will take
I don't think
the
one
largest
is-
stone I can pick up and put it near the cave entrance.
Sure.
Attach the rope to it, and then I'm going to head in and I'm going to go north.
Sure. I'm going to put a little square here. That'll be the boulder, okay? Or the stone.
That's a nice boulder.
It's a square rock, all right?
Sounds great. So I'm heading in,
Yep.
and I'm going to head up this way.
Oh no,
The
the
rope-
cave goes this way, as you can see.
It's
This is the entrance.
Pointed
This
west.
direction, exactly. It's going west. Yeah. And in fact, why don't we just put a little compass at the top here.
I'm following the wall with my hand on the wall, heading west.
I'll be
West.
doing the same on the opposite wall.
Okay. Yeah, you got your
Cool.
hands on the wall. Perfect.
Following Barrick the best I can.
Karg,
Losing sight of him.
are you on the only one attached to the rope?
They can do whatever they want. Yes, I am. I'm holding onto the rope. I have the big spool in my hand.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So you move west, and it'll go west for roughly. Yeah, it goes west for roughly 30 more feet, and then it's gonna turn off. I think it's gonna turn to the left, is what I told you. It's more of a hard turn that you had to like kind of peer around. So it's gonna go south. It's gonna go directly south, about 30 feet out. Yep, perfect. Look at this drawing here. Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah.
What about the wall that Derek is?
Yeah.
Following.
Yeah. Do you want to draw that too, Karg? This wall? I'll draw it. There we go. Look at that. There you go. And then it's gonna make a hard turn left, and it's gonna narrow to about 5 feet.
Oh. And we're not having any weird visions or anything?
No visions at all. But I will say I'm gonna have Barrick give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I'm asking Karg while we're going in, like, hey, is this what happened last time?
I didn't get this far. I was all dizzy before.
Bummer. 12, Bob.
12. Nate, he says, I was all dizzy before. And then you start to feel a dizziness come on, like a dizzy spell. Like the darkness around you is getting even more dark. Like that light on your shield is dimming, starting to be suppressed. Normally it
So,
goes out to
yeah.
about 40 feet, and it's like you feel like the light is fighting against the darkness.
How
So
does
yeah, I feel I see what you mean, Karg. Hyperius, guide me. As I stumble.
Yeah, Karg, this one that goes south for about 20 more feet.
Okay.
And then it's going to have an intersection. It's going to open up a little bit more. It's going to go to the left, it's going to go to the right, and it's going to go south, and it's going to open up into a couple of bigger passages. So these passages going out will start to widen. This one's going out to the right and to the left. And then it stays narrow.
Is the darkness? My dark vision is working as I expect it to, or is
It is, yeah. You see fine. I mean, you see up to your 60 feet like normal.
okay?
You can see everything I just drew, basically. Barrick, go ahead.
What am I doing?
Move down. Continue moving.
Okay. I didn't know if I could.
Yep.
Would I be able to notice Barrick looking kind of dizzy, or does he look outwardly fine?
I doubt it. With the darkness, back turned, he's
Okay.
not stumbling. He just
Yeah.
feels like his head is a little starting to spin.
Okay.
I'm at
Move-
the end of my rope. Anyone else have another rope?
Yeah, you're probably at the end right there, right? 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, okay.
I've got the rope of claiming.
Everyone has pretty much enough rope in their pack, don't they?
I've got 50 feet of rope.
Tie it on. Let's make it happen.
I will tie the most efficient sheet bend knot, and let's keep going.
Last time I didn't have a rope and I felt bad. Now I have a rope. I feel good.
I don't feel so good.
Oh, hey, you should hold on to the rope.
Sure.
Everyone should be holding on to the rope.
I'll
Hold on to
grasp
that rope
the
tight.
Okay.
When Barrick says he doesn't feel so good, Eric will step up and say, "We're gonna make it through," and I'll pat him on the back. And can I cast guidance?
Give me a wisdom saving throw, Tim.
Oh no!
Oh no.
It's contagious.
He meant cast guidance on himself.
He has aid.
I got a 22 on that one, so I'm feeling pretty confident.
You're good. You can cast guidance
Holy
on him.
crap.
So he gets to roll a d4 on the next ability check of his choice.
Yes, not a saving throw though, but yes.
Nope, just ability check it says.
Okay, so you get guidance and maneuver yourselves. John, you can move down.
All right, coming down to the next intersection. Hey guys, which
Do you want
way?
to be, Tim? Do you want to be in front of me or behind me?
No, you're good. Wherever you are, we're good.
As I've mentioned before, this is this cave looks natural to you, but now that it got to this 5-foot section that you're all in, it's starting to look more processed. Like it has gone through. It's smoothed out. You can see there is some sort of care done. I know, Skeggy, you have stone cutting, so you'd see this is pretty fine craftsmanship, maybe equaling that of a dwarven tunnel.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, nothing could really equal a dwarven tunnel,
Of
but
course.
yeah.
I'll just run my hand down the wall and go, this is good water.
I see you at the intersection, Karg. Where do you go?
I asked the group, hey, which way should we go? That way, this way, or that way?
3 people back. I don't even see an intersection. I'm just standing up back as Skaggy said.
Okay. All right. Skeggy, give me a wisdom saving throw.
I try to point, John.
Okie dokie.
I point across all 3 options as I sway.
I mean, yeah, we
16.
should go to all 3 of them eventually.
A 16?
Not
Gotcha.
wrong.
Yeah.
Karg, which direction do you want to head?
I mean, I think this way is going to go back towards the outside. And we don't want to do that. Let's go inside.
Okay. Karg, you say we're definitely not going this way. It's going to go back towards the outside, so you go this way. And however, you feel like you're going this way, but Jeff, you see him just head back that way that he just said he's never going.
Oh, Karg, you're going the wrong way.
Barrick, you also are going to follow Karg. He told you to go the way of the inside, so you're following him, and you're going this way
What?
to the west.
Oh, wait. Everyone stop.
Barrick, because you are going that way, you feel like you're holding the rope, though. You have the shield out, holding your rope, and you're going that way on the map, the way that John had
Excellent.
told you.
I'm following Karg.
Skeggy, you
No,
see
you're
Barrick.
not following Karg. You're not even holding the rope.
Barrick has let go of the rope, and he's moving that way, Skeggy.
Do I still have the rope?
You still have the rope. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna dash after Barrick and grab him by the belt and yank him back.
You'll feel a restraint against you, Barrick. You feel like you're getting that dizzy spell. It's coming on stronger this time. In fact, now the light source of your shield is being like really stunted to the point where it's barely visible to you. It's almost like just a faint glow at this point. And now you're starting to get pretty anxious.
Yeah, am I able to think straight? Am I able to be like,
You tell me what you want to do.
Hieronymus, what's going on with your lights?
Yeah, you could say that, yeah.
Right. So,
I've got you, lad. I'm a dwarf.
It's working fine, you dolt.
Barrick, there is no one around you right now. You are in
Okay.
utter darkness, and
Snap out of it.
you don't hear your friends. You don't hear Hieronymus. You feel like you got the rope, and you look back and you tug, and it's like no resistance whatsoever.
I mean, if I feel a tug on me, I'm going to face whatever that tug is to try and defend myself.
no
I'm
tug.
assuming.
No tug.
Oh,
It's
no,
just
no, from Skeggy? Okay.
yeah, no tug. You don't feel anything. You just feel real dizzy and like a resistance. Like it's hard to push forward. Like your legs are heavy and you're feeling faint and dizzy.
I start whispering and grasping, whispering her Hyperius' name and grasping for the goodness scriptures of the dawn
Oh, okay, gotcha.
for guidance.
Skeggy, Barrick is mumbling some sort of prayer. He's reaching for something in his backpack, but he's resisting you. He's trying to push on further into the cave. Give me opposing strength checks, both of you.
Perfect.
Oh, this is not good.
It would be athletics, actually, to be fair.
It doesn't matter.
Add 3 to that.
Okay, yeah, Barrick, you're able to chug on through. It's like that feeling when you're dreaming and like you just can't run fast enough, but you're able to pick up one at a time and keep pushing forward. In fact, do you see a light? I think you see a light. You see a light.
Yes. Hyperius, guide me.
Yeah. You
Let
grab.
us squelch Typherius together, friend.
Oh. You grab the Scriptures of the Dawn, and you
Yeah.
feel a hand trying to prevent you from doing it.
Oh boy.
I will slap at the hand and look to see if it belongs to anything.
You look there, and it's just dark. You can't even see your hand.
I say,
The light
show
is almost out.
yourself, dark demon.
Skeggy,
Am I
he
hearing
calls you a dark demon.
I'm not a
and-
dark demon, you silly git. Wake up. Snap out of it.
They prefer to be called dwarfs.
Karg, you're going this way, right? Now, Hieronymus, you at the intersection, right?
Yeah.
All right, so give me a wisdom saving throw.
Would this be against magic?
Yes, it would.
I get advantage on this. Don't think it helped.
Okay. Hieronymus, you don't let go of the. Were you holding the rope to begin with?
I was.
Okay. So you're following the rope, and you hear Skeggy calling down. He's chased Barrack down this center hallway, going down this way. Maneuver your token as you feel like you're falling behind. Like you were supposed to wait for you, and they're not. These dolts.
Can you make cockroach small?
Yes, I can make cockroach small.
Where? What? What is wrong with you? Just stop!
Do I hear this? Do I hear anything that's happening?
This is a disaster.
You don't hear Chris, but you don't hear Chris, but you do feel like you've got people behind you on the rope. You tug at it, and you're like, they're right behind you. Yeah. Eric, you see Hieronymus going south, and Karg has already gone right, and you were holding the rope. What do you do?
I see everyone kind of separating their different directions.
Yeah, and Mohag looks to you, and he goes, Eric, I'm a little concerned. Why are they getting off the rope?
Mahag, you're asking a really good question. If I had an answer, I would tell you, but I don't right now. We need to not let go of the rope is my short answer. We're not going to let go of the rope.
He goes, I am not letting go of this rope whatsoever. Do you feel
That's a good answer.
Do you feel dizzy as he drops the rope?
God, Mohag, what did I just say? Can I put the rope back in his hand?
He's like, Eric, wait up! And he starts to head down south towards Hieronymus. He'll push past you. If you try to resist him pushing past you, you can make a
Tie
strength
it around
check.
his neck.
I'm gonna try and resist him pushing past me. Yeah.
Okay, strength check, please.
Oh, I am so incredibly strong. I am so incredibly weak.
So now that it looks as though we have broken off into some groups here, I'm going to go one at a time here. Do you want to follow Karg, Skeggy, or Mohag?
I think I'll follow Karg. I'm not. Nothing's going to convince me to let go of this rope. As long as I have
Gotcha.
the rope, I feel safe.
Well, aren't these the pairs, if I've ever seen one?
As Eric goes by, can I yank out the rope of climbing and toss the end of it to him?
Yeah,
I'd say-
we're not in combat or anything, so you guys can
Okay.
just discuss.
Tie this to that rope. In fact, just tell it to tie itself.
All right. So wait, just for my own reference, then I'm going to draw. This is the rope we had, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's going this way, for all intents and purposes, right?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Draw the rope in blue. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then we have this new rope of climbing that you want to tie on.
To that rope, yeah.
Do that one in
Okay.
like blue. Yeah, perfect. The turquoise. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna go just split these off into pairs. Barrack, you've resisted the athletics check. You're free to move. I'm gonna have you. You're chasing the light. Okay, so right
Oh,
now,
darn right.
let's move yourself. You're gonna go. The cavern again starts to widen, so it's like 10 feet wide at this point, and then it's going to make a sharp turn north. And it's going to do that same thing where it narrows into like a small corridor. You can move yourself like two paths or two movements if you'd like that way.
Okay. So
And Skeggy, he's booking him. He is running.
Okay. Can I book after him?
You can, yeah. You can move. Yeah. Now I know your movement's a little slower, but
Except
for
I
all
can dash.
for all intents and purposes, I'm saying if you want to keep up with him, you could stay behind him.
I want to keep up with him, and I'll if we want to get technical, I'll bonus move dash. I slap the other end of this rope around his ankle. which
Okay,
I
so we're
can
gonna
reach.
Similarly, we're going to do a check to do this. I'm happy to have you use like a dexterity check in this case. If you have some sort of is there a use rope, or I feel like is that a thing anymore in this game?
I think
No,
it would
This
make
is
not.
the
pretty
magical rope that'll tie itself.
Ooh, okay. So here's what we're gonna do. How about this? I'll let you, because you have to just get it close enough to him. Give me a
Uh-huh.
dexterity check with advantage. That's all you need to do, and you're opposing it with athletics, Barrick.
Okay. Bummer.
Okay.
Oh,
I've got a 19. Oh,
finally something
hang
I
on.
wanted.
Now it gave me the advantage. I've got a 19 and a 17.
Barrick, the area up ahead looks like it's opening up into a large cavern. I'm just going to draw like the entrance to it, and you see light now, and the area around you is no longer dark. Your shield is glowing. It's actually pretty bright, back to the radiant aura that it had originally.
Okay.
But then a serpent wraps itself around your leg.
Oh no.
I will.
You look back, and it's like a cobra-headed serpent. Its tail is like wrapped around you. It's got you good, and you can see that head kind of weaving back and forth, ready to strike.
Wait
I'm
the
gonna
hell up.
try and cut my leg free and run.
Yeah,
towards the light.
that sounds great. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
what they.
Cut your
yeah.
leg off.
No,
like
the-
cut. Like it's just the tail end of the serpent, right? So pretty thin.
How can you be sure?
it's almost rope thin. Yeah.
So
I
much for
will
our
cut it
magic
off
item.
and run. I mean, I would be double moving here. In this case. Towards the light.
Just
Am
give me
I
an
the-
attack. Just give me an attack roll. See if you can cut this
yeah.
rope off.
Oh my god.
Is it your hammer?
No, sir.
Okay,
An 18.
I've got the text, the
Skeggy.
relevant text.
No, Skeggy, what's your armor class?
My armor class?
Yeah.
My armor class is 16.
All right. Yeah, you hit the serpent, Barrick.
Well, wait. Oh, okay.
You stupid git!
So it says it has 20 hit points. It's not going to do nearly the amount of hit points, which is fine. So sorry, not Skeggy.
But he hit me, not the thing.
Wait.
No, I forgot that the thing had an AC, so I was going to
Okay,
use yours, but that's right. So you won't hit it actually anyway. Even if you did hit it, it wouldn't do enough damage. You slash at the rope or the serpent, and you start to hack at it, but this thing is strong, and you're just worried for that head that's coming in for the bite.
Yeah, I'm gonna be pushing against it to get away.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's go down to Mohag and Hieronymus.
Hyro's gonna reach into his pocket and pull out some almonds and start dropping them as a little trail.
Gotcha. Move yourself
I love
along the path here, Hieronymus.
And I tell Mohag, get in front of me, fool. I'm your only hope of survival here.
Hieronymus, is that you? Hieronymus, and he'll run
Get
past
over
you.
here.
He'll run past you. Hieronymus! Hieronymus!
I'll be quiet as he runs by.
He runs by. Hieronymus! 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 And Mohag disappears out of sight.
Well, good. He'll stop sucking up a sixth of our experience.
Oh boy.
You find yourself alone with Cockroach.
My only real friend.
You
I
enter
don't hear much, but I hear that, and it hurts.
You enter into a large cavern. In this cavern, there are bones scattering along the floor. You see with your dark vision the bones and remains here. It also looks like there might be some treasure and things like that from whomever died here. All their gear and loot are in this place.
Can I do an Arcana check to recognize that I've been kind of befuddled?
No, that will be the wisdom saving throw. But I will say that if you interact with something in here and it seems off, that maybe you could take a check. Like you'd have to do something with the surroundings to get a
All right.
sense.
I mean, I wouldn't tell that Mohag just disappearing would not be odd.
He must be here. That's the way you
I'll-
feel. He
I'll
must
start
be here. He
looking
must
through
be
all the
hiding.
crap in here. Where
He
are
must-
you, fool?
He must be hiding. There's
Sorry.
a lot of debris.
Start rummaging through debris.
Sure.
You,
You-
said there was treasure in here?
Yeah, there's like piles of treasure.
Ooh, anything itemish?
Yeah, I mean, you see gold. You can see. It looks as though there are even like weapons. Like it's like a pile of gold with like a sword sticking out of it, like an axe on the other side.
Any spell scrolls?
In fact, there's just a mound of spell scrolls to the north.
Yes, he's gonna grab like an armload of them and be like, you just hear a cackle.
From the inside of the pile, though, you notice some movement as you're rolling. It's like fireball, lightning bolt, every spell you could ever hope for.
Oh boy!
And from inside the pile, you could see something moving, a mass moving from inside.
Uh-oh.
It shakes the pile, and the scrolls start to fall off. What's your armor class?
13.
I'll tell you what's happening.
Could you even know to cast shield?
I
You-
thought getting attacked
You
by
might.
something.
You might be able to. The thing that comes out looks like a spell book. It's like a moving spell book the size of maybe a medium-sized dog. It's moving. Its pages kind of just unfurling as it's kind of walking towards you. But then you can see teeth encircling it, and it just goes to grab at you. What's your armor class again? 13?
13.
You are going to get hit.
Shield.
You're shielding. Okay. You'll block it, and the book will just retract back. You could see the book start to glow, almost like this, like a fluorescent
That's
light.
enough.
Okay. Now we go to. Barrack, I need another wisdom saving throw, and Chris, I need another wisdom saving throw.
Oh shoot! I don't get guidance.
Not on this, no. Actually, you would have got it on your athletics check against him.
Ugh.
Okay.
Cheers,
All right.
folks.
Cheers. We go to Karg. Karg, this is a long and windy path. It's gonna kind of meander further south. Whoops. Ignore that. It's gonna go further south and kind of swing back around, and you could follow the path as you'd like. Eric, you see him running off, so you can go chase him.
That's where the rope ends. So
I
you're
was gonna
telling
say,
me that
I think the rope ends
No,
here.
the rope keeps going, John. The rope keeps going.
Ah.
Karg is holding on to that rope, and it's not.
great.
Yeah, it's fine.
Got it. Then I guess
Yeah.
I'm down here.
Yeah. Yeah. Eric, do you chase after?
I'm feeling. I mean, do I feel like I'm still holding the rope?
Yeah, I knew you are. You're holding the rope. It's in your hands.
Okay, well then I'm going to chase
That's
after.
what
As
he
long
thinks too.
as, long as I'm holding that rope, I'm going to keep chasing that. I'm not letting go of this rope for
Yeah.
the life of me.
You don't know what's going on. People are acting real strange right now.
They sure are, but as long as I'm holding on to this rope, I'm not worried about them. They can keep acting strange. I'm getting out at some point.
Okay.
Hey guys, where'd you go? Hey,
Does-
who's-
Does Eric come to the end of the rope, or does it keep
Yeah,
going?
Eric, would the rope end where Karg had said it ended, like right here?
Yeah, that probably makes
Something
sense.
like
It's about
that.
50 more feet.
It'll end there then.
Oh, I can't go past that then. I have to stop there.
You
I
can
don't
get
have
an
any more
extra
rope.
5 feet by holding it with your tail.
What tail? I'm going to hold it with my hand.
you say anything?
I'll yell into the darkness in front of me, and I can see 60 feet, so I don't know if I can see Karg, but I'll yell and be like, Karg, what are you doing?
Karg, you don't hear Eric say that. You hear Eric right behind you and saying, "Man, this rope is quite long."
Can I see Karg from where I'm standing?
Yes, he's 10 feet ahead of you.
Can I cast Charm Person on him?
Very interesting. Yes. Give me a wisdom saving throw, Karg. All right, you failed with a
Yeah,
5. at
five.
least? Yeah.
So
Eric, what do you say to him?
I want to try and convince him to walk back towards me.
In your mind, though, Karg, you just get the idea of we should just go back. You tell the Eric behind you, he's like breathing on your neck, to be honest. It's kind of annoying. You tell him, this is not the way. We got to head back. And you can move your...
I think we gotta go back and wasn't I supposed to be following the guy with the light up shield? Yeah, Eric, you're right.
Yeah. We gotta go do that.
Give me a wisdom saving throw, Karg. All right.
Hey!
Karg,
18.
that dizziness wears away. You feel a little more clear-headed, and you look and you see Eric. He's not right behind you. He was actually kind of waiting for you. It looks like you actually dropped the rope.
Holy. Oh, man. Oops, I did it again.
Garg, you still look like yourself. You haven't turned into anything strange, or at least anything strange. I'm not worried about it. Just come here and grab this rope, will you?
Hey, how about you also... You hold on to me, too. I don't like this cave.
Yeah, nothing would make me happier than holding you, Garg.
It's at this point the two of you hear sound of hooves on the floor, the stone floor, like a scratching sound of hooves on the rock, and it's from around the corner. You don't know where. Is it one behind you, the one to the west? You're not sure, but you hear it somewhere.
Can I take the end of the rope and put it through like a belt loop or like a strap on a backpack or something, just so if I do drop it, it's not like totally separate from me?
Sure, absolutely.
And I would encourage Garg to do the same.
Yeah, you can give me perception checks, both of you.
15.
I don't hear anything.
Okay, so here's what's going to happen, everybody. As you can tell, there's some hijinks up with this. Look at this beautiful cave we've made here, huh? Look at that.
Thanks, I hate it.
Take a picture of that at home, huh? Look at that. So, yeah, there's something going on. This is wrong. Something's wrong here. And I'm going to switch us to a new map.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
God.
Oh, we did have the budget for a map after all. Bob was he was shining us on. We never suspected, even for a moment, that Bob had a plan.
All right.
You know, if there's one thing Bob typically is, it's unprepared for Dungeons and Dragons.
I agree with Chris from Long Island. Like, yeah, we probably are going to die tonight, and this is in this cave.
And Bob broke us. Thankfully, we didn't get tempted to go.
We should have gone with Afton.
Yeah, that would have worked out.
Oh,
so this little 2-week break is
Everyone's got to roll new characters. We're back to
Thankful.
keep.
and we gotta hustle up to level 5 again so that we can fight Xander.
I'm gonna be Caldo.
Then I want to be sorry.
You can
You
be, but
wake up as a rock.
You're both equally as dead.
All right, I'm moving some tokens around here. Just do your best to find your token right now. You may not be where other people's tokens are, and don't worry about it. All right.
Nope,
I'm
I
moving
see
you-
myself. Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Wait,
don't
we
worry
have
about it.
me
Where's
and
my rope?
Sorry, here. Let's move this to here.
Why is
Let's
cockroach not there behind
You to here.
I had the same idea.
To
Whoop!
here.
Someone just ran past me.
Yeah, I'm moving your tokens to where they're supposed to be. I didn't know exactly where you'd all end up, so.
Oh, the lighting on this is cool. I actually feel like I've been walking through this cave right now.
Yeah,
Alright.
this is like jarring.
So,
Yeah.
as you can see on the map here, you're in these separate rooms here, these caverns. And yeah, so I got Skeggy and Barrack down here to the bottom right. I've got Eric and Karg to the north. I've got Mohag and Cockroach and Hieronymus down here to the south. Everybody roll initiative for me.
Oh boy.
Oh
no.
boy.
Because yeah, this isn't bad at all.
Wow, these are. I can't do anything right.
Oh, no valid token was selected. Oh, well.
Oh boy. Alright,
Oh,
Skeggs.
shoot.
Alright.
Hang on.
Oh, Bob, what? Why did that happen in my room?
To be fair, you might have the best room. So
Oh no! I'm so sorry, guys.
might-
Good luck.
you might have the better room.
Oh no!
Hang on, I gotta zoom in and find out what the hell just appeared.
I'm so in the dark.
Can you see?
Oh,
You have
no.
your tokens have art, don't they? Light, don't they?
Yeah, but
We can't see the other rooms. We can only see.
We can
that.
only see the one
Oh.
we're in.
Oh, that's right. That's what you were saying before. Yeah. So the viewers at
Yeah.
home right now, you can see all of their spots. I don't know why this one's open. Oh, because cockroaches. This old cockroach is in here. Maybe I'll just delete that old cockroach.
Oh boy.
But anyway, yeah. So you can see a little bit of everything if you're watching from home. You can see kind of everything here. You see the two to the north. You see the two to the south, and east and west. And there are creatures that have appeared now. Yeah, let's begin. So I'm going to start with, let's see here. Who's the highest here? Skeggy, you were the highest?
Yeah.
Okay. Since you are the highest, Barrick, you and Skeggy are going to act at the same turn. And Skeggy had a higher one, so we'll put Skeggy first in your order here, just for now. I'm going to keep
Cool.
these numbers for later, but right now you're going Skeggy first and you second.
Alrighty.
Okay, Skeggy and Barrick. Chris, you're at a 2, and can somebody roll for Mohag, please?
yes.
Thank you, Barrick. Or thank you, Tim.
Yep.
All right, Mohag's going to be...
natural 8.
Yeah, he's going to be natural A, plus he's got 2 for dex, so he's at a 10. Mohag's at a 10, and you're going to be at a 2, right? Hyro?
2, yeah.
Okay. And then we've got Eric at a 3 and Karg at a 6. So Karg, you're going first in yours. And Eric, you're going with a 3. Okay, got it.
Boy.
All right, I need to just do one last thing. Couple of rolls here. Oh yeah, that's gonna be real good. Okay.
Alright, Skeggy. Direct me.
Okay. Starting with Skeggy and Barrick. Skeggy, here's what you see. You enter into the cave, and you're stopping Barrick right at the entrance with the rope. He swung at the rope, and he failed to actually cut at it. But he's acting strange. And then you see up top, the noise of this fighting has agitated sturges up at the top on the what is it, stalagmites?
Stalactites stick tight to the
T-
ceiling.
Yep, stalactites, and these sturges now are swarming the area. You're gonna go first, and Barrick, what you see is this room full of light, and now all of a sudden, this serpent behind you grabs onto your leg, and you can see other tiny serpents with wings flying towards you. No doubt. Who's your opposing god?
Typhurious.
No doubt, agents of Typhurious. Without a doubt. Okay, let's begin. Skeggy, you're up first.
Oh shoot! What the hell do I do? Oh my god.
Dodge action.
Is my rope still tied to anything? Or
Yeah,
is it just
You-
lost.
you were still on the rope, I believe, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you're
Unless
still
I
on the
got
rope. Yep, it's tied
Okay,
to
which
the other
way does
rope
it
that Tim
go?
had. Yeah,
Which way does it go?
it goes north
Okay,
that way.
this way.
Yeah, that way towards Tim's. Yeah.
Okay,
mhm,
that's all I know so far.
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Oh damn. Wow. Well, I'll take my crossbow, and I will. Does Barrick seem to have any awareness of where I am?
No.
It's like he can't even see me.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take my crossbow and I'm just going to bonk him on the helmet
Gotcha.
with it.
More of
So-
a wake up, not a.
Yes. Yeah. I'm not trying to kill him or anything. I just want to knock some sense into him.
Okay.
So it's like a slap upside the head, like NCIS, except with the butt of my crossbow.
I'll still
or the
say make an
underside.
attack save to attack him to do this.
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
No damage will come of it.
Okay. How to?
Give me a wisdom saving throw, Barrack. Actually, wait till you see if he hits you.
No.
Damn it! Oh, pardon my I just spoke French.
Dag nabbit.
17. That's assuming I have weapon proficiency, which I don't. So it's a 13 without.
Oh, you don't hit him. Yeah, he's the serpent, the cobra strikes you, Barrack, and you dodge out of the way.
I get +2 for my dex, so it'd be a 15. But
Oh, yeah, it's not gonna hit Barrack. He's so hard to hit. All right, you can move and do your bonus actions if you'd like.
I'll hide. I'll as a bonus action. I will hide. Oh, geez, silly, stupid thing. Give me a
Man,
There we go. Okay, I'm gonna hide from the Sturges behind Barrack.
Gotcha. I'll allow that. Go ahead. Give me a high check.
Okay. Oh my God! It was going to be a 19, and then it rolled over to a 1. That's a 7.
Okay, 7 it is. Let's see what happens next. Barrack, you're up.
All right, so I see a serpent coming at me with little flying serpents,
Mhm.
and I okay. It does it still have me by my foot?
The rope is tied on your foot. Yep.
I'd like to free myself from that.
Okay, give me an athletics check.
Oh boy. Not coming through? We coming through? What do
I
we
don't see it yet.
Here
There
it
we
comes.
go.
Oh.
1T5.
Yeah, this
Right,
rope
these
is
words.
trying to continue to wrap itself, but you're wrestling it free. Hold on 1 second, guys. You can discuss what you might be doing next. It's going to be Mohag and Hyro next.
I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do, Tim, but probably
We're gonna beeline back the rope the way we came.
we're gonna leave the cave.
We're gonna get back to at least where we find the split in the rope.
Okay.
Then come my
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, yeah, you probably hear some shenanigans happening down the other areas.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy. Scaggy, I'm nervous, but
I am the wrong guy to deal with.
my guy
this.
he's going to attack you next turn if I'm not out of the shenanigans because I'm going to attack the serpent.
I'm
That's
not
what-
I'm not taking it personally.
Sorry, everybody.
Yeah, well, I'm not a fan of having to do it, but I'm afraid.
I wish my AC were a little better.
I wish
right.
mine were worse last time.
Barrack, that was the end of your turn, right? So give me another wisdom saving throw.
Awesome.
I'm rooting for you here. Oh, no.
Oh no, Scaggy, I'm so sorry.
All right.
It's okay. We get to wait about 10 or 15 minutes before we find out what happens.
Mohag and Hyro, what are you... okay, here's what happens. So those piles of treasure, they're actually... Mohag... This is from Mohag's perspective right now. He's looking at Hieronymus, and he sees Hieronymus trying to grab at the legs of these giant fire beetles. And he doesn't know why you're doing it. You're laughing, cackling as you're holding the legs of these beetles in your hand. And they're trying to bite at you, and they're glowing red hot.
Oh my god.
So move yourself next to one of the beetles. Paul, George, or Ringo.
Not John.
No, not John. We got enough Johns here.
Good point.
Okay. All right, so let's go. It's your turn, I believe, Hieronymus.
I'm at 2.
Oh, it's Mohag, then you. Gotcha, okay. Let me do Mohag first. He's going to run up and try to hack at one of these beetles. He's going to get a total of 15, which will hit. And he's going to do a total of... It's -1 to this, so it's actually going to... Sorry, it's only 2 to this because of the damage, so it's 3 damage in total he does to the beetle. Let's see here. Okay, so the beetle takes 3 points. We go to you, Hieronymus.
Can I do a knowledge arcana to see if these things would be defensive against my fire spells?
Yeah, go ahead. Give me an arcana check. From your perspective, you're fighting giant spell books.
Oh. I rolled a 9.
I mean, this is very plausible.
Well, I'm going to cast Dragon Breath
Okay, go for it.
with my bonus spell, and then I'm gonna burn them all.
Right, books are susceptible to fire. That kind of makes sense.
Yeah. So let's see.
So are henchmen, it turns out.
And I do 13 points of damage.
Okay.
Um,
I'm assuming
Dex
towards the books,
15.
right?
Yeah, so I get 3 of those guys.
Yeah.
It's a funky looking book.
Rolled 1 too many dice. I'm not sure why. But I think they're all going to die. 13 damage, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, they're all going to die. So the book will catch on fire, pages will singe and burn up, and now the thing is there in a big pile of burnt paper. Smoldering paper.
Bittersweet.
It is bittersweet because you wanted the spells in that book. All those
Yeah.
scrolls are burned up. They're gone. Give me a wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn.
Come on. 21.
21.
Okay. You look at what's actually there. The paper that's burning, once the fire dies down, you see like insects. And they look natural, right? But they're charred and burnt to a crisp. And Mohag is like shaking you, and you come out of your stupor. You see the pile of bones around you, though. That is the case.
Okay. All right. Is there anything left in the room?
There is. In fact, I'm going to just mark the spot right now. Yes, I'm going to mark the spot right now. But you see two bodies in this room. Okay. There is a human, what looks like maybe like a guard from the keep. All right. And it's like so everything here is bones, right? I told you it's piles of bones. There's a body on the floor that looks like it has been, some of the limbs have been ripped off, and the body is just decomposing there on the floor in the corner. Let me just mark it with my pen here. Right here. Okay. There's a body right here. Basically a dead body, a corpse with some limbs removed and flesh flayed. And right here, hanging from the ceiling by like a leather strap tied to a stalactite, is a young child. Upside down. Luke Skywalker style in Empire Strikes Back.
Alive?
Just hanging there.
Mohag, cut him down!
All right, so we're going to skip up to the top here. John and Karg, you hear that sound of hoof on the stone. Karg, I believe you made the perception check, correct? You rolled pretty high?
Correct.
Okay. And Eric, you did not. So Eric and Karg, Karg will react in this round, and the creature will... Yeah, the creature will react this round with Karg, and Eric, you're not going to act this round. All right?
Good
From
enough.
around the corner, you can see a creature that has horns. It looks like a humanoid bull. It's carrying with it a spear and shield, and it is wearing chain link armor. And it runs from the corridor towards you, Eric Lavernus. There we go.
Oh no. I hate it. It's big.
You are going to get. Let me get this here. There we go.
Cloud over?
It's a Minotaur. It is going to first charge you and gore you.
Oh, is this the Minotaur's maze?
Mm-hmm.
What's
Oh,
your-
that's great. That's
What is
cool.
your
Look in Zoom chat.
what is your armor class?
Figure this out
13,
15 minutes
I assume.
ago.
Spoilers? Don't.
Okay, you are going to get hit, and you are going to take 9 piercing damage from its gore.
Okay.
Ooh, it's actually going to do a little more because it did charge at you.
Yeah.
It's going to do a total of 13 piercing damage, and you need to give me a strength saving throw to see if you're knocked prone.
That was 9 plus 4. I'm sorry, I took the 9 away, so hold on. It's a 9. Then 13 total damage is what I heard?
Mhm.
Okay.
13 total and a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw, I got a 10, 11.
Okay. It's going to push you back 10 feet. You're going to slam into the back of the cave wall and like slump down to the floor. You are prone. It's going to follow up with more of its movement and then do a great axe attack on you with advantage.
God, okay.
For a total of 18. That
That
hits you?
hits.
23 damage.
Oh no.
Okay.
That's
Sounds
terrible.
fatal.
It's
Are you
really,
dead?
really... No, not yet, but I'm really close.
All right. He follows it up and lands right there. Karg, it's your turn.
All right, seeing this big creature in front of me, I'm gonna say, "Get out of the way!" And I'm gonna rage.
Go ahead, roll your chart.
It's a good one.
No way.
That's
Happened.
that's 01, not 100.
Yep, that's it. It happened. I mean, this is
Wow.
not great, but I never expected it to happen.
All right.
Now we're in separate rooms. What happened?
sorry,
I'm
sorry
not in a
there,
separate
Eric.
room, and I'm really in rough shape, so this could be terrible.
no, Eric.
Good knowing you.
Does everyone remember what this is? I feel like I've said it before.
No, we don't
No.
have
A
any
fireball
idea.
erupts from him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Eric.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm dead.
But
Roll,
that knocked
uh,
him unconscious, right?
Well,
We'll see
how
how
much.
much damage it
For-
does.
For D3 plus 1 rounds, yeah.
That 8d6.
It's 8d6.
Oh,
You're lucky I didn't see that.
oh my god.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
This has got to be against union rules. The barbarian shooting off fireballs.
This is a
A
close
lot of
shot.
twos.
Ah!
All
lot
right,
of
that's the
twos.
best result you could have got because it doesn't double up your HP. So you go unconscious. You're gonna roll. We're gonna roll a death clock here.
This
All
is
right.
bad.
This is bad for you, Eric. Yeah.
It's not great, I'll tell you what.
I'll roll the death clock right now.
Thank you.
All right, so that's +1. It's a D3 +1 for people watching at home. Okay. Karg, that's the end of your turn. No, sorry. Obviously, that damage is done to the creature as well.
It's the start of my turn.
Start of your turn. Go your attacks. Are you using... What weapon are you using?
I have my new pretty dagger. Infatuated with.
Go for it.
24 to hit.
That'll hit. I see 7.
7 piercing plus the d6 for the necrotic damage.
It looks like it's in, no?
No,
It-
that was
you
a
can't
one.
possibly know that.
One got re-rolled.
Oh, I see.
It's not in. Yeah. So that's 7 plus 1, unfortunately.
So it's 7 magical piercing and 7...
Oh,
sorry, 1
one.
necrotic. So 8 in total. Gotcha.
Correct.
Plus your-
And then
Does that add your rage bonus?
on the second die. Yeah,
No,
that is my.
On the first, like the overall attack.
Yeah, it is in there. That is weird. It says 1d6 6 plus. How did it get 7?
Yeah, I don't think that's right.
Well,
Yeah.
it says 1d4 plus 6. That's the dagger's damage plus your
Oh,
bonus damage plus the rage,
Ah,
right?
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
that makes
thank
sense.
you. You're right.
So,
it's
so do you
4.
reroll ones or no?
Yes.
That's on attacks. You don't reroll ones on damage.
No,
Okay,
no,
that
no,
makes
no.
sense.
No.
Yep. Thank you. So I rolled 2 nat 1s in a row on my damage die.
Okay, gotcha.
8 damage, and I
You-
get 1 back. but
You
I
want to
don't-
use the ability? Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Were you hurt?
Honestly.
Do you have any damage?
Nope.
Oh, so it doesn't matter then. But yeah.
So you don't take the fireball damage?
No, he does not. However, you do take some damage
Ah.
afterwards, right?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you what you want to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's at the start of your following turn, so we'll do that later.
Correct.
Okay. So right now you'll absorb the energy. That's fine. But it doesn't. Nothing happens when you do that.
Hey guys, Hieronymus, you're not gonna be happy.
All right.
Better
So
get
that's
over here.
that's the end of your turn, and we go to Skeggy and Barrack.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know what the hell I can do for Barrack. Do I have any? I don't have any inkling that there's a problem up with Eric, though, do I?
No, I would say you could hear. You didn't fail your checks when you were doing the
No, I
wisdom?
know. I mean, the metagaming person in me wants to see if I can possibly run back up this rope and save him.
You could. You absolutely could.
Okay,
You heard
okay, if
Karg. Karg just called out to the whole cave.
Fireball just went off, too.
I'll I'll have to come back for you. Okay, so I'm gonna oh geez.
That's right,
I'm
Typhurius. Run away.
I'm going to take the opportunity attack to save my bonus action.
You wouldn't make an attack of opportunity in this Barrack. The snake's still there. I mean, it's attached to your leg.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah. Never mind.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Following the rope. Which way do I go?
To the north.
Okay. Well, they're both kind of north that way. Okay. Hang on. I need to zoom my map out so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a double move.
You could
Now,
see
which
the
way does the
Minotaur,
rope
I
go?
believe, from there, right?
What?
You could see the Minotaur from there, correct?
Yes, I can.
So you'll see that like monstrous creature just hulking over Karg from where you're at.
Okay. All right. Well, then we're gonna.
Yeah, you could be in
retcon
that spot.
I took a step over. Instead of here to there.
Fine.
Okay. I will bonus action hide. I can't get there with any actions left, so I'll bonus action hide in that where I am.
Okay, sounds good.
I'll just flat back against the wall.
Okay,
You
give me
wanna roll
a
for
stealth
that?
check. Yeah. mhm.
Okay. 15.
Okay, sounds good. Let's go to. Let's see. You, Barrack.
So Bob, am I like aware that I'm having like a battle in my mind?
No, you are not. At the end of your turns, the wisdom check is to reaffirm
So-
your. Yeah.
Right, but like I'm not gonna try to enhance my mental capabilities.
That I don't know. That's up to you to decide.
Yeah, but I mean, I probably wouldn't.
Okay.
Dang.
That's up to you.
It feels very meta, I guess, if I wouldn't know that. Then I will attempt to attack this snake and cut myself free.
Go for it.
All right. That's gracious. A 24.
You'll hit the rope.
Sweet. And 6.
You start to like hack at it, and then the rope is magical, but it's starting to. You're starting to cut through it. It has
Like,
a
do I see
decent.
the snake get cut?
Yes, and I would say it looks as though the snake's almost nearly snapped off from you.
Yeah.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
I said,
Please?
Get away, Typhurius.
The light will end you. You gotta be kidding me.
All right. The
I'm
sturges that
battle.
you, the sturges that you woke, will start to descend on you.
Like, sweet.
I'm going to say they are not all able to reach you. They'll swarm around you. Some can fly over you, but for the most part, I'm going to say I'm going to take that many sturges. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 sturges.
Bonus
The rest will
action
wait their
shield.
turn. Let's do 4 and 4. 1,
Alright.
2.
Bring it on, dark demons.
I don't think any of them hit you, to be honest. What's your AC right now? 20?
Yep.
No, none of them hit you. That's amazing.
The light will repel you.
Ah, no, I got one. 121. That's it. It's the best I could do.
Awesome.
And 2 points of damage.
Does it attach?
2 points of damage. Yeah, it's going to... so what it does, it basically pierces into you, and it's going to be stuck into you. And it's going to do the damage every turn, basically.
Great.
So one of them is stuck into you. The rest of them are all over your armor, trying to find and weasel their nose in.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You took damage. Give me another wisdom saving throw.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we go to
Correct the wise.
Mohag and Hyro. Mohag, you hear the fireball explosion. You saw the light glow to the north. Move yourself if you'd like.
Hyro or Mohag? Mohag goes before me.
You told Mohag to cut down the kid, right? So he'll do
Cut
that.
down the kid.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I knowing what that is, I can obviously tell which cave the light came from.
Came to the north this way. If you go this way, it's best.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to do another move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
You could land like right here, yep. And I think from this vantage point, if I'm not mistaken, you can see the Minotaur, right?
I can.
Okay. You see the creature, and you see Eric's body on the floor. You have vantage to that.
Yeah, and that's all I can do.
Okay. We go to Karg. Actually, the Minotaur goes before you, though, Karg. So the Minotaur will go first. What's your AC?
18.
All right. It doesn't have the ability to charge you right now, so it's because you're too close. So it's just going to swing, and it's going to get a 17.
That does not quite do it.
Yeah, it swings its spear, and it is going to run past you. You get your turn now.
It's gonna run past me. I get an attack of opportunity, or I'm doing my turn.
No, the spear swings past you.
So I'm gonna start by doing my fire damage for being on fire because I just exploded.
Go for it.
So that's 1. Very cool. And now I'm going to attack with my dagger.
We got to figure a name for this dagger, don't we?
Maybe Teeth Fang or something really dumb.
Nino
Something
Tear.
really, really dumb. We need something like so dumb. Chat, help us out. Give us a...
We need a really bad name. What would Karg name a dagger?
Yes, we need that, please. Karg has to tell us here. Yeah,
A 14.
that does not hit.
Awesome.
You get the sense that he's well armored. He's got the chain shirt of some sort, that whatever he's wearing, and a shield and a spear. It's also a massive spear. It's like oversized. He's a large creature.
Hey, horsey guy. You can't hit me.
All right, that's the end of your turn. We go to Eric. One of the death clock turns is going to move.
I will squirm on the ground like I'm dying.
You're convulsing. And by the way, Eric, sorry, not Eric, Karg, you look over at him, and he has like this, he's wearing that, he wears a mask, right? Eric?
Yeah, yes.
He has that like mask that covers like his eyes. Well, you can see his eyes are glowing. What color, Eric?
Like a violet fuchsia.
And what color is your skin that's revealed? Anything that would be like still visible?
Oh, probably extraordinarily pale.
Pale, like white?
Yeah, like almost like bordering on translucent light.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
Alabaster.
Now we go to Skeggy. You're up.
Oh yeah. Oh God.
I know he's like out of sight, so you don't even see him. What do you do, Jeff? This is Baker.
Well, I mean, there's what Jeff would do knowing what Jeff knows, and what Skeggy would probably do knowing what Skeggy knows, which is much.
Do it. Do it.
Which?
What your character would do.
Oh God.
None of us are playing.
Always go for what the character would do.
Do it.
Okay. Well, I would stand here and shoot this son of a gun.
Go for it.
Yeah. Okay. I will insightfully fight him first.
Okay.
10.
Okay.
And I will
Double roll.
I
Take the
will
first one.
attack him.
It's gonna fail. So you get the sense that when you aim and load your crossbow and you're ready to fire, he turns and he's recognized you. You did not hide well enough.
Oh, great.
So no advantage on the attack.
Okay. That's fine. I only rolled it once.
Okay.
So that's 16.
16 will hit.
Okay. Do I get my sneak?
You
did I
do.
win the insight contest?
You did. You get it.
Okay, so that's 20 piercing.
Wow. Very nice.
That'll piss him off.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've done my bonus action. I could still move.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. In that case, under the circumstances, knowing that he's probably a chargy type. Oh shoot! I'm in drawing mode again. I'm sorry. I will move, like to here, just so that he can't get a straight run at me.
Gotcha. You see that it, and you can know that it probably would connect around. You hear the sounds kind of echoing off the walls. This looks like it would connect.
Oh, in that case, I'll keep going. So I've moved. Let's move 3, 4, 5.
Mm-hmm. You can see the connection now there that way.
Okay, great, excellent.
Finally, a workaround that connects, right, Skeggy?
Yes. I can
didn't think that
finally
was possible.
flank. I've been trying to do that for a year and a half.
Well, not with Skeggy, but yes. But yeah, a long time. All right, so now we go to Barrack. Barrack, oh my God, the light of Typherius is or the darkness of Typherius is coming over you.
This silly son of a bee. When do you? Am I attacking anything around me?
These flying serpents are attacking you, and you got one still attached to your leg.
Oh, dang it! I didn't free myself yet. Ugh.
I thought he won the athletics test to break free of that thing.
Yeah,
No.
I
No,
did an athletics
You
check to break free
did.
once.
You did. I forgot about that. I apologize.
No, it's all right.
He successfully got it on you, but the following turn you removed it. I'll take it if you wanted to attack one of the Sturges. You could have killed one last turn.
I mean, that's all right. But I definitely would.
I'd rather
If I'm
you don't
free,
damage
I
my
will
rope.
attack the other things around me now with my warhammer.
Sure.
All right. So 2 attacks. 14 and a 13.
Those will... 14 will hit. 13 will not.
Oh, come on. There. We got 5 bludgeoning. Yeah. Oof. Hot rolls. We have 5 bludgeoning, Bob.
Okay, that will kill one. Did you want to attack the one that's stuck on you or no?
Yeah, I guess I'll deal with that one first.
Okay. So that one is gone. And there's still 16 more.
So I will end the darkness and bring light to this world as hopefully I get wise here.
I doubled them up there. So yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 still around you.
Yeah.
Oh my God, there's actually 7. 7. I knew there was 8. I moved 8 and I killed 1, so there's 7 left, and nobody's doubled up anymore, I don't think. No,
Great.
nobody's doubled up anymore. Okay. All right, now it's their turn. I'm going to roll them on you. I'm going to put another one over you.
Do I take a wisdom save?
Yes, a wisdom save, yep.
All right.
Oh man.
He's in his own personal hell in there.
I rolled one too many sets here, but
Oh
One,
my
two,
god.
6, 7.
D&D Beyond hates me tonight.
2 hits on you. One's going to be a critical.
Sweet.
Yep, 2 hits on you. 1 is a critical. Let's do the critical hit first. And the regular one first. Let's do the regular one first. And then the critical. So the first one's going to do 3. Second one is going to do 10. I don't know why it's rolling an extra dice when I use the dice roller, but it is.
Yay.
So taking the first 2 dice always or first dice when I do that. All right, so that's the end of your turn. You got Typherius's demons all over you.
I do.
We go to the bottom crew here, Mohag and Hyro. Mohag's continuing to get the kid down. What are you doing, Hyro?
I'm going to throw a firebolt at the Minotaur.
Mohag will also move with the kid, half speed, carrying the kid with him.
18 hit.
18 hits. Yes, it does.
10 damage.
Okay, 10 damage.
Did you hit it, Card?
Yes, he did. The
Yeah,
Minotaur
quite a few
is
times.
bloodied.
Okay, so he's taking some hits.
A fireball.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll show you a fireball.
He's down.
All right, so now we go to the bottom here, Karg and Eric, the Minotaur first, though. Let's go with the Minotaur. The Minotaur got hit in the back there, right? Hit in the back. It saw you. Can you go 5, 10? You can't go in a straight line. Nope, it's gonna have to stay where it's at. It's gonna attack you, Karg. Oh yeah, it's gonna hit.
I rolled a drive-by.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big hit here, Karg. Here's the
Okay.
damage. Come on now. 22 damage, which halves to
11.
11. Yep.
Ouch.
Let me just double check and make sure this is not a magical weapon, because that would be bad for you.
That would make a difference.
That would actually be horrible. Yeah, let me see. Yes, it is. It is. It's magical. +1 magic.
It is.
Yeah. It is. So 22 straight through.
Well, that's not fun. All right.
Well, if we survive this, someone's gonna have a badass spear.
Big if.
Big if.
All right. So,
Big
that's so 22 to you, Karg. And then we go to you, Karg.
Yeah, so I'm gonna swing away.
Oh,
That didn't hit me at all. All right, I'm gonna use die for my lucky feet and re-roll that d20.
Okay.
Oh.
That'll
18.
hit. Yeah, that'll hit.
Yikes! These damage die are horrible. All right.
Didn't we roll really well like a session or two ago and we knew it would come back to bite us?
It always does.
Yeah.
So that didn't have my rage damage included. So that's I'm gonna roll the other. I'll tell you what it is at the end.
Did you roll the necrotic damage?
I'm gonna do that now.
oh my god.
But no, that's my. Yeah. I also need to roll the fire damage against myself, which was what I was thinking the first d6 was. Well, let's just make that because we talked about damage. There's 3. All right, I take 3 damage, so that means it's a total of 5 + 1 + 2 rage damage. So that is
8
damage.
And you heal 1. You heal 1.
Correct. I heal 1, but I also take 3.
Gotcha. So I took my 8. You took your 3, and then you heal 1.
Yep.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah. The blade feels good. Feels good. We go to Eric. Another death clock will roll. We go to top of the order here, Skeggy.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep coming. So it's 1, 2, 3. Oh, hello. What do I see?
You see the Minotaur bashing Karg's face in with its spear, and then you have Eric lying on the floor, kind of slouched up against the wall of the cave, and you can see him in his true form.
Okay, I know it's Eric though. I guess
He's
from the
wearing Eric's
outfit.
clothes. He's got the mask, and he looks. You might have seen flashes of this. I can't remember if your character was or if it was Scory.
I don't know that I have.
Yeah, well then it's a shock to you, but it looks like Eric, in all other regards.
Okay, it's the color's wrong.
Yeah,
And he's in bad shape.
he's dying. You can tell.
He's dying. Okay, well,
And, uh,
we'll whip out the wand of lunar loving.
Okay, so as long as I didn't roll a 1 on the death clock,
Then
might-
I
he
maybe
might be alive.
got here in time.
roll your-
Okay, so let's give him. I'm going to use 2 dice, and I'm going to use the add 1.
Mhm.
So I'm going to be rolling 3 dice.
You're
and
not in
using-
Moonlight, correct? Was that something you needed?
No, that's when it recovers charges.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I don't know. All I know is that it has additional power at Moonlight, but I don't know what that is. What I know is that it has 6 charges of 1d8 each. I can add one die
Mhm.
to a healing attempt once per day,
And you're doing that
and I
right
can-
now?
and I can re-roll three
It
dice
has the
per day.
lunar quality, which means you can upcast it once a day.
Okay,
Gotcha.
Sound
that's
right?
it.
That's it. Yep, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm giving it 2 dice and an up. No, 3 dice and an upcast.
Go for it.
We need him back up. Okay, so 3. So this will be 48.
D6s, I believe. Isn't this D6s?
It's D8s.
Oh, is it? Okay. Thought
Yeah,
it
I
was
can.
D6s.
I can.
Either way, roll it, and we can change it if we find it. Yep.
That's the text that I have written down.
Okay.
48.
Yep, D8. Yep, D8.
16 points.
You gain 16 back, and the life comes back into Eric.
Yay.
Oh,
Yikes. That was
For,
so nerve wracking.
it's not. Oh, thank goodness.
Oh.
If that happened for a second time.
He had 3 rounds.
Okay. And I have my bonus action left, which I will go pull a MacLeod. And I will wait, I can dash for my bonus action, right?
I don't
Yes,
think you can. It's disengage, dodge,
Okay,
or
right.
hide. Double check.
It's no. Hang on, let me get to D&D Beyond. I can't believe I can dash, disengage. No, wait, that's not the right thing.
We'll come back to you if you can. You can do it.
Dash, disengage, or hide. What I can't do is dodge.
Is dodge. Okay, so then you can dash. Go for it.
Okay, I'm just gonna get past the choke point here.
Yes. Yep. All right. We go to after you. It's Mohag and then Hyro. Oh, no, Barrack. Barrack, you're up.
Awesome. I'm a swing away at these little dark Typhurious punks.
You have 2 inside you right now. What would you like to do first?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Fir-
try
yeah.
and get those off me.
One will
Those are the
hit.
Things I want. Great. And I will do 11 bludgeoning damage. at that
That'll
one.
kill one.
Sweet.
And then you're gonna on their turn. You're gonna take their damage, which is.
Do I get to try break out?
Oh, you want to move?
No, he wants to wake up.
Am I allowed to move this whole time?
Yeah, you've been allowed to move. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm like, I assume I'm really out of it. I mean, I would try to position myself just to
Sure, you
out,
could do that.
just so they're to one side of me. But
Yeah,
no, I'd
you could
keep
do that.
fighting the
could do that.
Typhurious enemies.
So you get your wisdom save at the end of your turn. Yes.
Yeah, excellent.
The one that's inside you still is going to do 2, automatic because it's still sucked into your armor.
A 15, Bob.
You look around you and you've got sturges surrounding you. You're in a cave by
Oh,
yourself.
God.
You see the floor. There's the rope that Skeggy, the magical rope that he's been carrying around for so long, and you see it on the floor in a trail going that way,
Nice. Is my shield still lit?
going the opposite way. Your shield is still lit. Yeah, it's got 20
Okay, cool.
feet and then 20 more dim light.
All right.
Yeah, you realize what just happened to you.
For the record, that was the 7th roll.
Yeah, 7 rolls.
7th attempt.
Let's move some of these Sturges to the other side because they fly over you. And let's do some more attacks. Here they come. Okay. Looking at all misses. And the second set.
Awesome.
Ooh. Again, it rolled so many extra dice. I'm not sure what's happening here. It should be 4 on that row, so it's going to be 1 critical hit.
Alrighty.
And the total is going to be 4. 4 piercing damage with the critical.
Alrighty.
But now 2 are still lodged into you.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the end of your turn. We go to Hyro and Karg. Hyro and Mohag. He's running towards you. He's following from behind.
Hyro steps up. And he's like, "That's enough!" And it shoots a fire or a lightning bolt at the Minotaur.
Go for it.
26 points of damage, DC 15 for half.
Okay, you're getting you're sculpting around your friend.
I'm sculpting around them.
Okay. Saving throw coming at you. Dexterity, right?
Yep.
It's gonna fail.
Nice.
26
go, buddy.
points of damage.
26. It's a shame he's immune to lightning damage.
No.
Thanks to his magic belt.
Oh yeah, he's not looking good. Okay, so the Minotaur is very upset right now. He's very upset. It's going to be the Minotaur's turn before Karg goes. The Minotaur is going to disengage.
It wasn't me.
Actually, no, it won't. It will not disengage. It'll run, and you may attack it as an attack of opportunity, Karg.
Absolutely.
Nice.
18 will hit.
How much?
18.
Yeah, you hit.
So that's 8.
There
Plus
it is.
6. And I'll take that health, thank you. Which turn is this? This is my reaction, so it's my reaction from last turn, right?
Did you
So
use it? I don't think you used a reaction.
No, but I cannot take the
Oh, he can't take the healing on his reaction.
once per. That's what I gotta check. It's
Exactly
once per
correct.
turn,
Yes, you took
right?
it. Yeah, you took it already on your turn, so it has to wait till your turn again.
So I cannot take that.
You
6,
cannot take the 6. It'll do the damage, but just won't heal you.
It'll
Yeah,
still be
yeah.
14 damage.
Yeah, I got you.
Nice.
Yep.
Does it do the necrotic damage on every attack or just once
Yes,
per turn?
every attack it does the damage, but you can choose to siphon the energy on one attack.
Holy smackers! That's...
It's an awesome dagger. Okay,
Mhm.
so
Except
let's.
that it makes you evil.
Oh,
I
he's
think it's Stabby
fine.
McStabber. I think
he's
that's the
fine.
name.
Dude, I was thinking Stabby or something for you. I feel
Yeah.
like that's right up Karg's alley.
All right,
It's Stabby
so
McStabberton or Stabby McStabstab.
well, that's what's about to happen to Hieronymus. So Hieronymus, this creature comes and charges at you. It's going to gore you.
Shield. Well, we'll see if he hits me.
Yeah, we'll see if he hits you first. Why even,
13.
You're a small target.
Yeah. Yeah, you're going to get hit.
Shield.
You unfortunately will still get hit. You're going to take a total of 15 from the gore. Give me a strength saving throw.
His specialty.
Oh, yeah. Look at this.
This might be the
That
first
is
strength
10.
saving throw you've made all campaign.
Ever.
I think I made my first strength saving roll tonight too.
You're going to fly backwards 10 feet and land on the floor. Actually, no. It doesn't want you to move. It's just going to pin you down with its tusk.
All right.
That's what it'll do. And it's going to swing at you with its great axe.
I thought it had spear. It has a great axe.
Sorry,
also?
spear. Excuse me, spear. The picture has a great axe because it's D&D Beyond.
18.
It's going to hit you. $16 damage.
Oof.
Let's see. I moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It can't move anymore. However, you
So
can see
16?
it's 16 was the last attack. Yeah, damage. It's looking to the wall beside you as it starts to feel the wall. You can see that as you like blood is probably streaming over your face. We go to Karg. Eric on deck.
All right, Karg's gonna charge up and engage with the Minotaur again. Hey, you can't! You get back here! I'm not done with you yet. That's a 14.
14 won't hit. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna use another luck die.
Some luck. Okay.
I believe my last. I think it's 2. I gotta check. It's 2 or 3, but I'm pretty sure it's 2. Well, that'll be worse.
Yeah, that's not gonna hit.
Oh man,
Oh,
I'm
man.
not feeling so great, so lucky. I'm still dizzy.
All right, Eric Lavernus is up.
I just wake up on the ground, just absolutely sucking wind and seizing my chest because the last thing I knew, there was like an explosion after I got hit by a truck, and now I'm back to alive. And I look up and I see this Minotaur at the other end of the cavern, and I just know I have to blast it. So I'm going to send off a guiding bolt towards it.
It's been a busy 12 seconds.
It's been a really busy 12 seconds for me. And I completely whiff the guiding bolt, just send it spiraling into the cave wall next to it with a explosion.
And that's okay. You got messed up pretty bad, so you're off. You're off.
Yeah.
All right. We go to the top of the order. Skeggy, then Barrack on deck.
All right. Okay, I will peek around the corner again. Oh, and I can see the Minotaur, which I have previously insightfully fought. And I will blink him again.
Go for it.
Okay, attacks. Ah. Well, it's just too much going on.
Yeah. Nat 1 will do it. That'll do it for you. Anything else, Mir? You going to move around the corner?
I definitely, under the circumstances, I think not being in a straight line is a good idea.
Okay. We go to Barrack.
I've heard that about Minotaurs and other things with great long spears.
Barrack's got the hardest job of all.
Bob, in the 6 seconds since I've come to, what have I heard?
You hear screaming, you hear hooves on the floor, you hear goring of your friend Hieronymus, you hear
I
the
heard
magical
that, so
spells,
I
a
say,
lightning bolt, a fireball.
Friends, where are you?
You can tell where they are. They're to the north.
Okay, so, alright. Then I'm gonna run to the north.
Move yourself.
And, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I don't see anything. Great. 1, 2.
You want
Could
to?
I tell where the noise tends to be coming from, or could
What's your
do I just
passive
guess?
perception? What's your passive perception?
And
10? No. Not without
Okay.
making a check. No. Not in combat.
then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You see cockroach.
Oh, sweet. All right.
You also see probably a pool of
Uh.
blood underneath cockroach.
Cockroach,
To go.
I'm coming. Don't go towards the light. The only time I'll say that.
You've got two sturges in you still, right?
Huh?
2 sturges in you.
I do.
They're going
Yeah.
to continue to suck your blood. They're going to do a total of 8. Oh my god.
And
Wow, look, these
Yep.
rolls are insane right now. I rolled
I'm gonna
2
get
dice.
sturged.
Hold on. I rolled 2 dice and 6 dice were rolled on roll 20. So,
Damn.
it's only 5 points of damage. It looked crazy for a
Wait.
moment.
Hold on. So I took 5.
5 in total. Yeah.
Sweet. All right. I'm done. Oh, I'm done. Sorry.
Gotcha. Okay, we go to Mohag and then Hyro. Mohag will finally actually get to Barrack. He's going half speed with the kid. He's got this small, like 10-year-old boy in his hand. In his arms, I should say, not his hand, his arms.
Where'd you get that?
He says, "We found the child.
I am
Hieronymus
just
and I.
so confused right now.
We found the child. What do we do?" And he's like, "Oh my God, that creature!
We gotta find a second.
There's a." He stammers and he's pointing. You probably don't have sight to the
I was
creature.
gonna say I can't see it, so
Around the corner, though,
Like,
he's stammering
oh,
and
dear.
pointing. All right, we go to Hyro.
So I can just disengage and not take an attack of op, right?
Correct.
I will disengage. 5, 10, 4.
You see Hieronymus just run around the corner.
But I will send in Cockroach to aid.
Oh, okay. Very nice. This may be Cockroach's last aid. We'll see what happens.
For tonight.
It is the Minotaur's turn.
uh,
He is, gosh, he's in a pickle right now. He'll attack you, Karg. He'll attack you. What's your AC again? 17? 18? He gets a 22.
Alright.
You take 14 piercing from the spear.
It's magical, right?
It is magical.
Yep.
How are you doing?
Do you want to know exactly the number?
Nah, I don't care.
I can take one more of those.
All right. Well, he only has his one attack, so he's going to scan the wall. He's been feeling the wall. He had one hand up against it. He's going to, what looks to you like, meld into this rock, and he's going to go through it. You can take an attack of opportunity as he jumps through the rock.
Definitely going to.
There it is.
You have advantage, so if you'd like to take it, you can.
Yeah, I might as well try.
Actually, I think you have to. Sorry, you have to.
get
Fish
it.
for crits.
Ah.
25 still hits. Go ahead.
8 piercing, 2 necrotic.
You can siphon that if you'd like. Do you want to do it?
I will. I don't know what else I have coming to me.
All right, so you heal 2 points, and the creature. I'll be honest with you, Karg. You get the sense that that was the fatal blow, as he fell into the wall. You felt like you hit vital organs with that stab, and he went, almost like he fell into it. Basically, he was going, and then he fell into it.
Oh.
So is there a body like sticking inside or outside of the wall?
No, his whole body went through. He's disappeared.
Hey,
The combat's over.
I think I killed it, guys.
Run in. Where is it?
Well, do we have a flock of sturges coming in following?
No, they've settled. They've settled. They've
Okay.
settled.
Say, hey, Hieronymus, there's something on your shoulder. Like smack one of those. Hieronymus, excuse me, Barrick.
Yeah.
Well, they look
Ah.
a lot alike. So.
I'll pick the leeches off me, essentially.
Yeah, well, I'll just say you can
thank
kill.
Karg.
Hey, I don't have a name for this sword. This long, giant sword of a weapon I have, but killed a minotaur.
All that gore.
Maybe we can call it.
Minotaur.
Mini terror.
Mini tear.
Minotaur.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Oh my god.
The suggestion I liked was proctologist.
Wait, those were in the chat? Those were in the chat?
There's quite a few great ones in the chat. Wait, I need some more.
I'll have to go back.
Pimple popper was kind of cool. Twofer.
The giant's toothpick.
Oh, you know what? I do like dig dirt.
Dig dirt?
Guess Chris and Long Yep.
Yeah.
Sticky
All right.
pokey jaw.
Pokey jaw. All right, so You have a child in the midst now. You have Mohag, and he's carrying the kid. The kid is unconscious. It fits the description of the younger brother, Edgar.
I rose at 8 hit points.
We're pretty chopped up at this point.
Yeah.
Could I heal the kid to see if I can regain consciousness on him?
You can heal him hip. You can do a medicine check first.
Sure.
He did.
He could be dead. I rolled a 6 plus 1. No, a 1 plus 6. I'm sorry, I rolled a 7.
He could be dead.
He could be. He looks like he's dead to me. So
Hold on. Let me get in there.
Give him a little.
An 11? Can I tell if he's alive?
Well, I mean, Eric was trying to take his pulse on his forehead, so
it looks like there's
It's
no
down
pulse.
here.
There's no pulse. I'm confident.
I go for
He's
the belly
dead.
button.
No, I don't feel a pulse.
with a 10, you can say that he's stable. He is unconscious, and he's probably suffering from, game-wise, lots of exhaustion.
Gotcha. He's alive, but only barely.
How about
he's
cattle
dead.
prod?
Does it seem like healing him will like regain him consciousness or no?
No, I mean, he'll be okay. He just needs to get to a place where he can actually rest and not strung up. Yeah.
Okay.
He's not dying from hit point loss.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think we can stay in the cave, but I kind of want to find his brother.
Yeah. No. Let's find the other one.
We also know for a fact that Alton came in here, so
Yes.
Acton.
Afton. Yes, Afton.
Afton.
So you can search here. You don't feel like dizzy or confused anymore. You can move your tokens around and see. I know we're gonna probably pause it soon, but I want to get to just a point if you don't mind. Move your tokens around.
I'm gonna ping
Where's the body?
my magic sense is gonna be pinged as well. I'm looking at that wall where the Minotaur went.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
get
I'm
a
actually gonna
sense.
do divine sense as well.
Yep, you get no divine sense pings here, but you do get a magic from the slab of the wall. It looks like this could have been some sort of a teleportation area for the Minotaur. You feel it though; it's rock.
Okay.
All right, I keep walking around.
So it just seems like wall to me.
It seems like wall to all of you. Yes.
I'll tell you guys where the Sturge room is.
The surgery.
Yeah.
Are you planning on scanning like every nook and cranny in this place?
Can I make an investigation check to see if I can discern
Probably.
the trigger of
Not an investigation. Arcana.
portal?
Arcana.
Arcana?
Mm-hmm.
17.
So you would get the idea that this Minotaur, this is its lair, and Minotaurs have this magical ability to have these like magical hiding places where when it wants to surprise a prey in here, it can be in the right spot at the right time, which is probably how it surprised Eric Lavernus. And
I
so
was surprised.
yeah, this is like its lair. It's something only it could use. It's a magical ability. You could not use it.
Somewhere in this place,
Exactly. Somewhere else in this place is a Minotaur.
a dead Minotaur.
Maybe.
By the way, there's a hole in my chest.
Yeah.
You can see through my chest right now.
We can do some healing. We can do that off screen.
Yeah, we can.
Ouch! Ow!
I just want to make sure we stop at the right point here. So move your characters around to the south here. This is the area you haven't explored yet, or at least some of you haven't. Move down further.
This way.
Follow the bones. Yep, follow the bones.
Bones,
Follow the
eh?
bones. So, you can search the caves, but to be honest, Barrick and Skeggy, you know most of the northern caves, and Eric and Karg, you knew the north cave for sure, and the entranceway. This cave is the one that I want to describe here. So, this looks like a place where the Minotaur laired. It has its... you can see it's a dark cavern. It's about 50 feet in diameter. The walls are rough-hewn and uneven. Scattered about the cavern are decorative piles of bones, topped mostly with intact skulls. You can see that there's also that one body that's looks like it's being eaten. Eaten. Its body is like missing limbs and things like that. You can
It's a
also
guard?
what's that? Yeah, it looks like
said it was-
a keep guard. Excuse me. Yes.
He's in keep guard garb. Guard
Exact-
garb.
Yep.
the
Exactly.
uniform? Okay.
And on the floor now, right outside, like right here, out of the wall, you can see there's a minotaur lying on the floor. I'll move its body so you can all see.
I'm imagining in my head like the silly ragdoll physics from like Skyrim or Fallout, where it's like half in and out of the wall, just like twitching.
Yeah.
That's There you go. So there's the
Uh,
minotaur's body.
I want that weapon that hurts so bad, or I want to look at it with my divine sense. I want.
Of course you want that weapon. You want every weapon.
You can have it. I don't
You
have to do
guys
it
fought
anymore.
that?
I'm consistent. Yeah, I killed that. Stabby McStabber stab.
Yeah. So it is an
Great.
oversized spear. It's actually too big for you to use. You're a small creature, right? It's
Yes, I
literally
have a small
too.
creature.
Yeah, it's like a pole vault for you.
Talk about a 10-foot pole.
Can it be used one-handed?
I'll look at it, yeah, along with the other.
The spear.
A spear sounds like a ray of sunlight.
Ooh, I'm in. Yeah, I'll check it out.
The spear, yeah, I got to double check the rules of using these oversized weapons, but if you can use an oversized weapon, then you can use it. It's meant for this large creature, but yes. At the
Might
very
have to
least,
use it
it could be
two-handed.
worth, value of sorts because it's magical.
Anything else pinging on the creature? Or in
Let's
the room?
see here. He's wearing a chain shirt. He's got the spear.
At a minimum, you could probably take the head off the haft and use it as a
A 10-foot pole,
large
yeah.
thrusting sword,
Oh,
depending
that,
on
you
how
know.
it's enchanted.
There are things in here, though. I will let you do a perception check to see if you can find things within the piles of the bones.
A high roll will cast his detect magic ritual.
Sure.
Not a great perception. Just getting it.
19 perception.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you do see piles and piles of bones. It would take hours to sift through everything here. At a glance, you don't see anything. Barrack, Skeggy, you got a 19. Hieronymus an 18. Okay.
Karga 5, but I'm using my magic sense.
Plus, I
Right.
can see through stuff.
Right. You can see, I'd say anybody that rolled the 18 or higher here, you can see that there is a chest in one of the piles of bones.
We'll have to open that bad boy up.
Let's see here. Anything else? Anything else? Yeah, it's a large chest, almost like a trunk. You can attempt to open it, but it is locked.
Okay.
Search the Minotaur.
Say it again.
Search the Minotaur for a key.
Give me a investigation check or perception.
Oh, there you go. That's a good idea. While he's doing that, I'm giving this chest the once over.
I also want to remind the group of the chest that we dumped out before and ruined some stuff. So let's take
Careful.
this nice and slow.
21 investigation.
I take things slow. I'm not the one who
Yeah.
rushes.
I was just throwing that to the group.
Oh, that's super smart. Yep.
The Minotaur has a ring pierced through its left ear, and you can see a key dangling off of it.
I'll rip it right out of his ear.
You
Weird
do.
place to keep a key.
Hey, you never
I'll
lose
toss
it.
it to Skaggy.
Hey, they always said keep things you care about within earshot.
Okay, I wanna take one last good look at this thing before I start seriously touching it
Sure.
to make sure it doesn't have any obvious booby traps on
Sure. Go ahead. You can perception check.
it. You want to roll? All right. 14.
Looks fine.
Okay. All right. I will cautiously slip the key into the hole and turn it.
You do. When you open it,
Yeah.
you do see that there is a trap mechanism, and it did not go off because you used the key, you presume. It would have blasted. It was some sort of like poisonous vials kind of attached to the inlaid in the chest. That if it were broken, perhaps it would cause that puff of gas to come out at you.
Interesting.
However, use the key, so you don't fail though. And I am going to 100% regret this, but you know what? I've said I don't hold back magical items.
Good.
You find a human, man-sized suit of some sort of magical plate mail.
Oh my god!
I've been waiting for that.
Keep the shield card.
Win-win. Win. Nice.
So there you go. I have yet to determine what's on it. I want to make this cool, Barrack, so we're going to wait. We'll do it over the break.
Sweet.
You also find 3 potions in crystal vials. I'll tell you what they are once you identify them later. You also can see that there is... Oh my goodness. Jeebus. This is insane. You can see pieces of jewelry. A silver diadem. I don't know what that is.
It's
think it's
a
tiara.
like a tiara.
Set with tiny rubies. A gold ring set with an emerald. And a string of black pearls. And that's going to end it.
Oh my
For
goodness.
All that jewelry.
So you find all these items, and you have this child in Mohag's carrying in his arms. You get the sense, though, that this whatever confusion thing that occurred was, this is the lair of that Minotaur. But you still feel like this dark, oppressive force on you. Staying here will not be able to rest, or it's not a place that you can even stay for very long. You feel like if you stay here longer, you may never find your way out. So it's at this point you have to decide if you'd like to leave or never leave.
Well, I want 100% for the other child and Atten.
Yeah, you search the area thoroughly. You look all around. You don't see the brother or Afton.
Damn.
Oh, in the entire rest of the cave?
Yeah, I'll say you search the whole thing. You could spend the next up to an hour here before you feel like that perhaps that sense of dizziness is beginning to return.
Great. Can I just make sure that I kill every Sturge within that hour? Just.
The Sturges will fly away if you try to. You can kill 1 or 2 more, but they're going to fly away.
Fine.
We have to
Not
sit there and pluck them off with
I
range
I don't even
weapons.
want the experience,
You
You
Bob.
can practice. You can get some longbow practice in if you want.
Yeah.
Plucking them off the ceiling.
They may have
Alright.
all flown away because it
Thanks,
was
Bob.
disturbed. But yeah, you can kill a few and then they'll run.
Excellent.
Okay, so everybody, you take the kid out, and just before we close the stream, because I know it's late, I want to get out of here, but I know a while back you said after you get the kids, you're heading to the keep. Is that still the plan?
Oh, we only have 1 child, so...
Yeah,
I don't
here's-
know what
Per
else.
child.
I don't
there's
know of
nobody
anything
here. You
else to
scanned this
do.
place thoroughly. You used your detect magics. There's nobody.
Where else could they be?
I don't know. There's one more unexplored cave.
Yep.
Isn't there?
There is.
Correct.
There was on the map, but was that not a second entrance that the hobgoblins used?
I think that's
No.
the Knoll Cave.
No
We haven't
cave.
done the Knolls.
I want to know where the knolls are. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Knoll
So-
cave. Yep.
I mean, I guess it also depends, Bob, if the kid wakes up. If we rest and the kid wakes up and we
Yeah, kind of what his thought. If he has any
Yeah.
insight into what happened to his brother.
right.
Yeah.
So you get
So
to
do
these.
we run back to the kobold cave at this point?
Yeah, I think we need to get the kid back there at least.
So you
Yeah.
start.
And-
Yeah. So here's what happened. You get out of the Minotaur's cave, and you start heading in, heading towards. It's nighttime. You start heading towards the kobold cave. As you're running, Mohag's standing side by side with, let's say, Barrack here at this point, and the kid will start to come to. He's like, Alan, is that you? Is that you, Alan?
Edgar, you're safe now, but we need to find your brother. You're going to have time to get better, but do you remember anything?
I remember it all. I remember it all. And I'll tell you next time on Tabletop Bob.
Oh God.
Everyone, we're
I
gonna,
need to know now.
I think he was paid to say that.
Nice.
we're gonna close the stream here now. It got pretty late here, but this was a fun one. I really, really entertaining one, I think. At least for me, at least. I don't know. I can know what it looks like from a viewer's point of view, but it was fun to watch you all wander around this labyrinth. We'll talk, maybe in our recap, we'll talk about what exactly the mechanics were here, because this is an interesting one. But thank you for watching. Appreciate all the support and all the chat. It really does. It's good to see during the game. It's fun. It keeps us going. So thank you for watching. We'll be back in 3 weeks, everybody. The 29th of March.
Can't wait.
Until then, we'll see you on the tabletop. Have a great night.
Night.
Bye, folks.